Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
to
Hello.
Non-Effort. We just had a lovely conversation without you. Could easily. Do you know what? It would have just started a flame war. That's what
You
it
think
would have
so?
started. Yeah.
Which is not a problem for me. I think that's fine. If we start a
Yeah,
flame war
but
and
we've
shit.
got
Well, there
other
is a right and a
things to
wrong
deal
side
with.
to this flame war, and I will judge every single person on the other side.
Right,
Should we put a poll up in the chat?
Yep. I
if-
think that we should.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was going to monetize it because that's why we're here, but you know,
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fine.
No, we can do it. We can
Yeah,
still
that's fine.
monetize
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
you get to find out what it is
Yeah.
when we get halfway up the thing. I didn't know what the time was.
Holy crap. That is the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
Why?
Okay. Oh, because it's just
What does it mean?
the type of person you have to be to
Okay,
have that
right.
as your username.
It can't be real.
Right?
That's got to be a joke.
That has to be a joke, right?
It's got to be a
I
joke.
don't
If it's
know.
not a joke, that's hilarious. And you get to find out what we're talking about right
Yeah.
now if we
Mm-hmm.
hit the top of the bar. Welcome to Non-Effort, everyone. It's been a little while. Hope everyone had a lovely Christmas, holiday, Thursday, and New Year's. We took a couple of weeks off. I'm off
Yeah,
my own
first
stream
time
as well.
ever.
I'm completely
Yeah.
off work until this.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not true. I've been working insanely
I was
hard
going
this
to
week.
say,
It's
what are you
really
talking
annoying.
about?
It's actually, I'll tell you what it is. It's actually really nice not to have my like day stream because I'm not like burnt out. I'm just working essentially normal hours instead of what
Yeah,
normally we do,
yeah.
which is pull double shifts.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, this was our first time taking a collective break together
we all took a break
for the holidays.
from
Yeah, it was
shows.
crazy. Mhm.
And yeah, then I worked
Yeah.
the first week of
And streaming.
January.
Me and
Yeah.
BB did at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I kept streaming through it because I always feel like there's people just chilling at home all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm
But
like,
I just wanted to be one of those people this
yeah,
year.
no, I get it.
Just chilling
I
at home,
almost did it
reading my
as well.
books.
I almost did it, but then I
Yeah.
thought, well, because I knew that I had an astonishing amount of Tablestory work to do this month,
Yeah.
and I wanted to do my taxes. I thought, like, what if I just stream through Christmas, New Year, do the first week of the year, and then take a week off and just do exclusively work on Tablestory stuff and do my taxes. My taxes I actually did really quickly. I thought it was going to take me 2 days. It took me 1 day.
Nice.
Which means I either did it very wrong. I was pretty scared because I looked at it, but the numbers were really similar to last year. So I was like, oh, I think I did do it right. I just think I've got it down. Then I've been working an insane amount. I've been just doing a lot of work for the upcoming Tablestory show that I shall be producing. There'll be a trailer soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a kind of a...
Okay.
I got a lot of stuff. These shows, when we're gearing up to start a new show, the way that we build them is I feel like it's so crazy. I build little bits of all of it because we have to do it such a weird backwards way. Like compared to if you were to just run a game for your friends, you wouldn't need character artwork commissioned really early and that kind of stuff so that you can get it for the
Yeah.
promotional. You need promotional material. So
Yeah.
it's really weird.
Oh, how do you do a trailer and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I think
it's real
somebody was-
scatterbrained the way that I
Yeah,
approach
yeah.
the run up to a show.
And how do you do a teaser without knowing really what the vibe is going to be?
Well, don't even get
You
me
know?
started on how.
Yeah.
But this is both of my teasers. There's going to be 2. Are tonally so different.
I love that though.
But it's pretty
But
much.
it's to cover all your bases.
It's not. It's purely production. It's just that I
Uh-huh.
didn't get the artwork as early as I wanted, which is
okay,
not the
okay.
artist's fault at all. It is
Yeah.
exclusively one of the players.
I thought you were going to say their name. I thought that was going to happen just then. I was very excited for you.
No, it is, it is what it is. And so I thought what I ended up doing is I'm switching the teasers around basically. So I'm going to release what was going to be kind of an idea for the second one first. So we'll see. Anyway, off track. One of the things, so here we are.
Track for this show?
Yeah.
There is.
Well, I want to,
It's
let's,
supposed to be non-effort.
I was just trying
Yeah.
to introduce it and I hope everyone had a nice break,
Yeah.
including you two. I'm on it right now. I'm here, but I'm on a half break. One of my jobs.
Yeah.
And this is not an effort. There's a bar on the left of the screen, which is going to fill up with cash. And as we hit each of those markers there, we sort of open.
Jesus.
We've also had time off, so we really need the money. We also gave all of the profits from our previous stream to a bunch of artists.
What happens when we get extra cash flow? Give it away.
Give it away, yeah. It was the whole point of doing this, is that we didn't do these insanely ethical things. We need money for ourselves. Stop being ethical. If you want to throw some cash our way, at least this way there's some vague thing that you get for it. In that when we hit each of those markers there, we open a topic. Each of those is a question that was submitted by a member of the community on our Discord, which you can join and submit questions either for the next episode. I think we're doing a few of these, and then in between each of our Friday shows, we'll come back and look through the questions if there is any that we want to come back to. So go ahead and submit questions for next time on Discord. But I did think there was one thing that we said that we were going to cover, which was the Genesis, between the last episode and this one.
Here you go, Whack.
Update.
Fucking sun came out.
Yeah.
Completely transformed the apartment.
When PB and I were on the call before the show started today, it was the darkest I'd ever seen her apartment. It looked like she had just the computer, like the interior computer lights on, lighting her apartment. It's just some vague RGB light or some shit.
I wasn't even here. I thought this started in an hour. I don't know why. I was literally on my sofa eating
I had a
dinner,
feeling.
which is why I'm currently eating apple slices, because I
Yeah.
haven't finished eating my dinner.
Oopsies.
PB,
Yeah.
this is your bit.
Oh, okay.
The wrap up of Genesis. We said we would
Oh, yeah.
talk about what happened, if anything, since the previous thing.
Okay, I have some very exciting things, including a teaser of some art. So hold on, let me grab that real quick. Also, people voted. There it goes again. And now the sun is gone and darkness shall return. Holy shit, dude. Let me grab the teasers first, because I think they're pretty fucking cool.
I have no idea what these teasers are, by the way.
Neither
Yeah, you
do I.
do. Yes, you do.
I would have loved to
They're
have
in
had
the-
these before the stream began, so I could have prepared.
Oh, I was just gonna put them. I can just put them up on my.
I
thing.
think I can actually.
They're in the Genesis art channel. If you want to grab them, actually, it'd be better if you put them up.
I think I can.
Sorry, they're in there.
I still have a thing from when we did Unknown. Well, which ones?
I was gonna do here. I'll link these.
I think you should
I'll just do this. I'll send them to you directly. How's that?
I will fuck this up. So.
Yeah. That one, and then this one.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. While I sort that out, you talk about it.
Yeah. So honestly, guys, it was fucking crazy. And during the 2-week break, we had you guys were able to vote for the name of the continent. However, something crazy happened, and a couple donos came in during the break with some really neat suggestions, and I felt really badly that those suggestions didn't get in on the main thing. So here's what I was thinking. I would propose that the winner stays in the running, but then I add the other two that came in. And then now we have a second vote. But only if you guys think that would be a fun thing to do. I think it would be fun. Why not? I mean, if it is meant to be the name, then it will stay the champion, correct?
The teaser images are on the screen.
Oh, Yeah, I thought you made
Yeah.
like videos. I was like,
What?
When did you do that?
Videos of what? No.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, what? What fucking teasers?
Oh yeah, no, just the art images, just a little bit of teaser of art because they've already started. Even though I told them not to start until Monday. I was like, we're on break, guys. You're on holiday. Do not do anything until Monday. I mean, I'm not complaining. It looks pretty dope. It's very, very, very cool. Now, I know that we had said, I know some of you are going to see that and be like, but that's an airship. But actually, Equus's pitch is that it's landlocked for now because he knows that in the future we might want to open up airship travel. So he was like, this is the prototype. And right now it's like hovering on the ground. So it's landlocked still, but it's like a ship on the ground, hovering on land. And I thought that was pretty dope too. So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's great.
Like it's walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On land.
I think in the text he said hovering, but maybe he gave
hovering.
it feet. Yeah. I had a burst of inspiration. It's really good, Equus. I love it so much. And also, it's neat to think like that is where they then, they're still trying to take something that size airborne, and they can't yet, but eventually they'll be able to. Is a pretty neat thing to
I have
think
a
as
thing
well.
for it, by the way.
Yes. Thing for what?
How the
Need a
world
name?
gets airships.
Oh, yeah. Tell us. Can we know?
No, we gotta figure that out.
Okay. Well, he said he had a thing for it, so I
No, I
thought.
have. It's locked away in
Okay.
here.
Okay.
It's been interesting having the 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
I don't I've talked about it a little bit, but I've had the worst burnout I've ever had in my life, and to the point where it was like, I don't know if I can ever create again.
I'm sorry that I've been there, and that's such a dramatic feeling. And then like 2 weeks later, you're like, oh man, you know what would be cool? Sorry, anyway.
Just like on the verge of complete mental collapse. I told Brad, I was like, he was pitching me like these ideas and stuff, and I'm just like, dude, I've been stuck in the fetal position for the last few weeks. Like, I haven't been able to do anything.
He's not exaggerating, y'all.
Horrific burnout. Horrific.
He hasn't replied to anything I've messaged him for weeks.
Yep.
It's been horrible. And I will say that I kind of powered through a little bit, and I was like, I need to do so much work for these shows. Just start fucking working and just shut up and do it. And it did kind of help a little bit, oddly enough. That's the worst way to deal with it, though.
Yeah.
I think like
That's debt
it's
magic.
the worst.
Yeah, pure debt
100%.
magic. You'll just pull in from
It'll-
somewhere and it will come and get you at some point.
Yep.
It's why I
but
took my time off of the stream for this week, because
Yeah.
I just it's deep burn.
Really? I thought it was because you played My Winter Car.
That didn't help.
I would need like a month off if I had to play that.
Well, that's the thing with My Winter Car is you don't build the car like in My Summer Car. You start with
What
a
do
car,
you do? Okay. What's the goal of the game?
right? Boot it up.
Suffering.
Time to boot
Yeah,
it up.
like,
It's
how
a
do
whole
you get-
different. Somehow, it's a whole
No,
different
Brad,
type of suffering.
No. Stop. I can't. Okay. No, we're not talking about it anymore. I'm going to rage out just thinking about it. No.
You'll be pleased to
fuck
know that the goal bar
fucking
is
game.
not working. That's great. Here we
No, it's
go
working.
again.
Here
It's
we
working.
go.
I don't.
It's just very subtle and light.
No, you watch. I'm going to refresh the
Uh-huh.
bar. Bam.
Uh-huh.
I have to do it manually. Why does that happen to me? Why is this my curse on this show? You
It was
had a
my
different
curse as
one on
well.
your show. No,
No,
mine.
it was the bar.
No, because mine
Yeah.
fixes
Yeah,
itself.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Let me finish a sentence.
It's good to be back.
I just want to bet everyone to bear in mind that I have not spoken for 3 days.
Yeah. Oh, God.
The type of bar brokenness is different, because mine, I refresh it in OBS and it fixes, whereas yours, we had to refresh it on the actual website.
Yep.
And it's really annoying that it never works. The curse of Fridays. I also didn't sleep last night, which is another curse. It's just...
Why didn't you sleep?
I'll get into that another day.
Oh, okay. All right. Ooh.
Thanks for the tips, Aqua Snakes, Glitchy Wheel. Anonymous says welcome back. Christine crept in as well. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I think I have to keep manually refreshing this page.
I think it's because you keep using the same bar. I think you just have to make one.
No, I made a new one.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Because I did a different
over.
graphic. I changed it then because I was like, oh, this will fix that thing. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Didn't fix it, which means I'm cursed.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
What? You think you're cursed?
Oh, yeah, 100%. You do too. Come on.
You don't think two people can be cursed? It's just one curse in the world, one cursed person in the whole world at any given time.
I don't know if I would consider you cursed, though. I think just sometimes bad things happen for you. But I think God is real and that he is punishing me.
Oh. That I wouldn't say is a curse, though. You have some sort of you have some sort of penance that you are paying for a past life. Like,
no, I don't think it's that. I think it's that I've been like, God isn't real and he is real. And now he's come due and he's like, fuck you, bitch.
I think you were like an unholy level of evil in a previous life.
I must have been. Did I tell you that my heater caught fire?
No.
You did tell me this, but I mean, there you go.
It was like 4 or 5 days ago now, I think. But yeah,
is it just like a shitty, like one of those little space heaters?
No,
ultra dangerous.
It's the heater that wasn't giving me heat, and then they came and fixed it. My only heater in the apartment, it's a wall unit, and it caught fire, and I was like, I could smell the smoke at first, so I went over. It had been really warm for a couple of days, and I was like, God damn, I guess the downstairs neighbors must have cranked their heat or something. So it's just been secretly leaking heat the whole time. Yeah. So I just I walked over, I turned it off, I come back over, and then I'm like smelling some smoke, and I'm like, I guess the neighbors are like cooking and whatnot, and now it's burning. And then I look out the window. Thank God. I was like, I looked out the window, and then I saw the smoke, and I was like, oh my God, that's on fire. That's my heater and it's on fire. And so, it just when I turned it off, it thought I was saying go. It was pulling a PB. It was like, no, you can't tell me what to do. And then just went full max power and would not shut off. So I had to detach something from the wall to get it to turn. And then I had to call, my super, and they were like, yeah, we'll have somebody come fix it on fucking Monday, which they didn't do. They came on Tuesday. So I'm like, without this heat there, and the one guy that came to check it and make sure it wasn't going to catch fire was like, oh yeah, you should be fine. Just don't turn it on. And I'm like, but turning it off is what caused this mess. And I have anxiety. I'm not going to be able to sleep unless it's like I turn the breaker off or something. Yeah. Anyway, he was like, well, at least you have the heater in the other room. I was like, oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. I'll just crank that heater and hope that no. Oh, it was awful. Anyway.
Were these the maintenance guys that?
Oh yeah. So the first one that came to check it was not the maintenance guy, but the other two that came to actually do the repair, one of them was the one. And I swear to God, I think he just likes to tease me now because he was like, hey, Happy New Year. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
I would do the same shit.
And the other one was excited about the Commodore. I would
only greet you. I would greet you with the Joey
eye contact and
I would only greet you with the hey, how you doing?
And I was just like, oh, it's awful.
Oh God,
I just need to move.
The curse will move with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be.
I don't care so much about that. I care about the.
Oh, you don't think that was part of the curse? You don't think it's just going to happen
100%.
again?
Yeah.
It's going to happen again. Right. The same
you're probably right.
type
you're
of thing.
Right. And did I tell you that I had my certificate of citizenship stolen out of my car? On my way back, they almost did not let me back into Canada, guys. It was so scary.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like fine. There's nothing on it except for, like, I don't know what you would do with it. It doesn't have any ID numbers on it or anything. Like, I think they thought it was like more important than it was. But yeah, anyway, they almost didn't let me back into the country.
Somebody broke into your car?
They must have, because it's not there and it was there when I left. Or alternatively, I gave it to the border on the way through and they just didn't give it back to me. But I called and they were like, no, we don't have it. And that seems very unlike us. So it's one of those two.
Guys in the office smoking weed.
Well, they did search my car on the way over. They did a full search of my car.
A type of lie I would say though. I'd be doing this, dude. I'd be going, oh, your thing. Let me see if and then I would find it, and I would go, oh, yeah, no, it doesn't sound like us. Definitely wasn't us, because there's no way I'm getting caught.
Well, they would just mail it to you. I would rather know where it is than not. But anyway,
you would,
they
but
almost
I wouldn't admit fault.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, they almost didn't let me into the country. And you know what was even crazier? They were like, we've had a lot of U.S. refugees, and I was like, wow, what a day, what a day. Yeah. And I was like, I've lived here for like 17 years, but okay. Please just like, can't they look me up? Doesn't Canada have that? Can't they just search to see if I'm a citizen? Like, isn't that a thing that they can do? I guess not.
The curse.
Anyway, the curse. He almost didn't let me through, guys. He was like looking at me and I just kept saying, I'm so sorry. Whatever. And then he just like looked at me for a minute and then was like, okay, I'm going to let you through this time. And I was like, holy shit, dude. I almost like could not go home. Holy crap. And then 2 days later, my unit's on fire. It's been a great start to the new year.
If I got that phone call and PB was just like, hey, I can't get through. Can I crash at your place?
That's exactly what would have happened. Yeah, I would have had to.
The panic that would have gone through my mind. I would have been like, yeah, of course. As soon as the phone is hung up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do like the mind palace. And I'm do like a 360 view of my apartment. I'm like, how do I fix everything? Make this place clean.
What are you talking about?
I must fix every problem. I cannot show her my shame.
It would have got you out of the fetal position though.
Yeah. Maybe.
You'd have got up.
Yeah.
There's no motivation like someone's about to come to my house motivation to clean.
Yeah.
And you suddenly see, you're like, well, my place is pretty clean. And then you suddenly see like all the weird little things wrong with it, or just shit you've been living with. You're just like, oh, I just been living with this weird, I don't know, box in the corner of the room that I should have thrown out.
That I didn't even realize that I am now blind to. Yeah.
When Meyer got all your spices and saw the one.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
All your condiments that have expired like 10 years ago.
Meyer went through your cupboard?
Yeah, he went through and he found like just tons of spices and condiments and stuff that were like so out of date.
I feel like that is such a Meyer thing to do, but also I'm surprised by that. I
didn't use them because I didn't cook.
Yeah.
I don't need them. I need them now because I cook now, but I didn't cook then.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. It's just shit that builds up in the house,
I would. Yeah, but I don't think I would ever go through somebody's cupboard like that and pull out their expired. I would
Maya's
never
a
do
fucking
that.
weirdo though, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking. He's something else. I don't know what he is.
If I saw you had expired food, I will die on that hill for you. I would never tell a living soul that you had expired condiments.
He did
in
it
your
on
fridge.
stream. I was on a.
Oh my god! That's so rude.
That's how I knew about it.
He's the worst person alive.
That's so rude.
Didn't Leah participate too, though?
Everyone did. There was loads of people there.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. Did they apologize to you afterward, or was it just like your shame is you didn't care?
Openly hate me.
Oh, okay. No, they don't. They love.
And I didn't care.
Okay, yeah, you don't care. That's why they did it.
You did find the best payback though, of learning how to drive a boat and taking them out on the boat for the greatest adventure.
Yeah, I took them out on
they've ever had in their lives.
Yeah, that
was the most fun day I had last year, I think.
Is there a VOD of that?
I think there is. Somewhere.
Oh boy.
Did Wizard save that?
Probably. I don't know. I never want to see myself ever, so I don't look. There's lots of stuff of me online. I don't know where any of it is or what any of it is at all. I just exist in the now and tomorrow. And that's it. Thanks for all the cash.
Yes.
We can't move on to the first topic.
Sorry.
I do have an honorable...
No. We can't move on to the first topic because we got distracted from the names.
Yes.
Yeah.
The names.
The name that won was Arthwin, or also pronounced Sarfwin if we go with the TH sound. It would be Sarrfwyn. And then the 3 others that came in, Caldrith, Winmere, and Thalassar, which I thought was really cool, or like Thalsar. Here, how would you guys pronounce this? Hold on, we're going to make the boys do it because they are better at that than I am. How would you pronounce these?
Caldrith, for sure.
Yeah.
Winmere, for sure. And Thalassar.
Thalassar, yeah, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would say it the same way.
Except with a New York accent. He said, Caldrith, we're going down to Caldrith Docks.
And then
we're going to get a coffee down in Winmere. Get in the taxi cab. We're going to Thalassar.
So, and then the other
one
is this one.
Of, I'm trying to think, like, what a horrible amalgamation you have used to create that voice, Brad.
It's just every bullshit movie and TV show I've ever watched in my life coalescing in one point in my frontal lobe.
Thank you for the hundo, April.
Jesus.
Thank you. Enough of our bullshit. Let's get on to the first topic.
That's what April said as well.
Okay,
sick of hearing about your shitty little stories.
What?
That's what it says. April says, I'm sick of hearing about all your shitty little stories.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Talk about a real subject that we're all here to listen to.
I'm so proud of you for actually typing that, April. It feels like very against your nature.
Yeah, she also wrote, I fucking hate PB. Her hair looks like shit today.
That's April, I know.
Did she try and do like a sort of ombre wing with her eyeliner? What the fuck? What an idiot.
What?
Okay, I don't know. What does it say? That's what it says. Just log in.
That one was too real. That was too mean.
Did you try and do an ombre wing with your makeup?
No.
Is there 2 tones in that eyeliner?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is there?
I don't know. I can't see you in like HD because we're on the fake Video Ninja.
No, it's brown.
Oh, okay. I thought you did 2 tones.
It's just brown.
All right. Well, April thinks it looks like shit. I think it looks really good, by the way. I was actually genuinely really impressed. I was impressed that you put 2 tones into it. I was like, damn, that's effort. What did you do today that required 2 tones of an ombre wing? But April said it looks like fucking shit. And I just thought,
thanks, April. Oh,
I think it looks really nice.
Okay. Holy
Shadow,
shit.
Thank you so much for the hundo.
Jesus.
Into the fray once more.
Into the fray. Once more.
Okay, I'm putting these in the Genesis channel, y'all. So please vote one last time. I apologize, but I feel badly that people got the live vote and then not afterward. Okay. You may continue. You may unlock the first
on
topic
our
now.
Discord, by the way, for people that are unaware.
In the Genesis channel, I will provide a link shortly.
Okay.
Piranha's harassing you to make an actual poll this time, PB.
Oh, okay.
Because the Discord actually has that now. You can use an actual poll.
What were you doing?
Would you like to do it, Piranha? I don't know what I'm doing.
Shit.
Damn.
Yes.
Wow.
I did it.
Piranha, just doing so much for us, carrying half the effort of the stream on his back.
I know.
You're like, do you want to do it?
No, I didn't say it like that. I didn't say it like
walk in here. You went full.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant if you know how to do it, please help me.
Yeah, well. Now we're starting to see why she's having to pay all this penance with God.
Yeah, I guess so.
The evil seeps out every now and then. like a lick of a flame. I wish that you could do a thing where like your eyes turned entirely red for like 1 second. I wish I had control of a thing which could control like a filter where your eyes turned red, like when and it's on a button that I
and
press.
You could just do it. Yeah, you could just turn it on.
When you're like, well, would you like to do it, Piranha? I just click a button and your eyes
turn
flare red.
That's not how I said it. Piranha, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. Fuck.
All right, we're on to our first subject, courtesy of all of our wonderful, loving audience who have thrown cash our way. We appreciate you. We don't deserve it, but thank you anyway. The first question is from Fail, which says, has playing online with virtual dice for years now made you want to do an IRL game more or less?
I mean, about the same amount.
I'm the only person here who hasn't played an IRL game.
Yeah.
Correct.
How crazy is that? PB hasn't played since she was a child.
Didn't you and Liam do some kind of IRL game once?
I don't count that. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
The first time I ever played D&D, I was invited to play with 2 other people, and they got somebody from Games Workshop who was like a friend of theirs, or a friend of a friend or something. He didn't really know them that well, to come over and run a D&D game. And he sat down and he said, do you guys want to do RP? And we didn't know what that meant. And he went, and he I think he just went, I feel like these guys don't want to role play. So he just ran a combat.
Oh, a regular
board
game.
A
combat. There wasn't any other stuff. He just handed out pre-made sheets and we played like a combat. And then me and Liam left and was like, that sucked. Like, that's the worst board game I've ever played. Because it was just combat, you know? Like, there was nothing to it. So it was really weird. And also we were like, that wasn't, like, everyone always says like D&D is really nerdy, and it wasn't that nerdy. And we were playing a lot of Magic the Gathering at the time. We were like, Magic is way more nerdy than D&D, and it doesn't get anywhere near half as much of the shit as D&D does. So while technically I have played an IRL game, I don't count that, you know. That guy made a judgment call that we probably wouldn't want to role play, which was wrong. Well, it was wrong on my behalf. I would actually imagine that it was wrong on everyone's behalf except for Liam, who definitely never wants to role play.
I was going to say, he doesn't strike me as the type that would want to RP.
However, I can segue into my answer of this question if you want.
Yeah.
I'm going to make Liam play in an IRL game.
I was just going to say, you should do that. Yeah. How much for that?
Yeah. Next year, me and Liam are probably going to move back down to the south coast of the country. Well, I'm moving back. He's moving there for the first time. And I want to grab people and just try and run a game
that
IRL.
Sounds so good.
Whether it will be like offline or not, I don't know. But I would like to, at some point. Can I tell you about a dream I had?
Yeah. Do you ever have a dream where that's kind of the vibe that I just got from that? Can I tell you about a dream I had? Yes, please go ahead.
I had a dream.
Let's see how far away we can get from this topic.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And stay on topic. I had a dream where, for some reason, and there was a lot of us there, like a lot of people, like all of us.
Was anyone naked?
The whole gang were there.
Okay. Yep.
So
it can be,
yes.
So they were naked.
You just dodged
but I don't know if you want.
The whole gang
I
was
don't
there.
know if you want us to be naked, because I think we were in like a castle sewer or something.
Oh.
It was like really random.
No, that brings it back to the shower question from earlier.
No, it doesn't.
No. Yes, it does.
We were trapped in a sewer.
No, I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be naked in a sewer.
No, right.
Okay.
So we were like trapped. I don't know if we were like submerged in like water, but we were in like an area that was like underground and not nice. And we were stuck there.
Okay.
Like the thing is, the dream started, open scene, interior.
Are you editing this at all?
No, this is the dream.
Okay. This is the dream.
I was
for real.
astonished by it.
Okay,
I only remember it because I told Liam it straight away.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it was so, it's cool. It's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
This is,
yeah.
By the way, you're not going to believe me that this is true.
I already kind of believe that it's been edited, which is why I asked. But yes.
Why? What do you think? What would I have edited so far?
Go on.
That we have clothes on?
No.
Nothing has happened in the dream yet. What have I edited? That it was in a sewer?
Nothing. No.
That we were in a dungeon.
Please continue. Do
you think it was a sex dungeon and I changed it to a sewer?
No. but this is a fun game also. Please continue.
I don't know what I would have.
No, please.
Nothing
please
has happened in the dream yet.
Yeah, I know.
Other than the setting. We were underground somewhere, but we were trapped there. We couldn't leave, but it wasn't like dangerous. It was like, oh, we got to kill like 12 hours. It was like waiting at an airport type feeling, right? We all knew it.
Okay.
We were stuck in this place, and I was the only person with a phone. And everyone was like, what the fuck are we going to do for 12 hours? It's going to be so boring. And someone said, why don't we play D&D?
Yeah.
And then a couple of people were like, okay, maybe it wasn't a sewer. It was like an underground
dank,
basement.
dungeon.
It was a weird basement.
Okay.
And someone said, why don't we play D&D? And I was like, well, we can't. Well, we haven't got anything. And then someone was like, yeah, you don't need anything. That's the point of D&D. Like, you don't really need any stuff. Like, we can just play without... You don't need all these like things. You don't need a virtual table. You don't need dice even. You can just kind of like figure it out. We have one phone. We can roll dice on that. And if we need to look stuff up, we can look it up on the one phone. And so we played a game of D&D, and you guys all made me run it.
That's so nice of us.
No. I was like, that's so what would happen as well. And I woke up, and this is the thing. This is why I haven't edited this dream. This is the part you won't believe, is that I woke up and I went, oh my God, Bradley, stop fucking worrying about all this shitty little things that you need to do for this game. Stop it. You're like worrying so much. I was fetal positioning, burnouting about like, oh, I got to get this ready, and oh, I need this, and what if they want this, what if they want that? And I was like, you don't need anything. Stop like adding so many bells and whistles, because if you can, it's a game we play in our heads. Like, you don't need to... You can relax, because I was stressing about the game.
Yeah.
I think it's why the dream came up. But I learned a lesson. There was a fable in my dream where I woke up and I went, you're right. I'm not even going to fucking do this extra thing. And I'm not going to do that extra thing because it doesn't matter right now. I can just like...
Why wouldn't I believe that? Because you've not...
Because it just sounds like a story. It had a beginning, middle, and a fable ending, like an episode of an American sitcom. And like a lesson that I learned. And I was like, that was really... I woke up and was like, you're right. I don't need to do all this stuff. And now to bring it back to the question, I've been thinking for years, like, oh, I can't run a D&D game IRL because I don't have any of the stuff. I don't have the space, the table. I don't have minis. I don't have like the like Castle Strahd built, like. And I was like, you don't need any of it.
Yeah.
Why am I so afraid of running something? I need less than I would need to run it online.
Yeah, actually.
I just need a bag of dice.
Yeah.
And some paper, and like that's it. So I broke the back of my fear with running an IRL game a little bit, like last year, not this week. Like this was before, and I've been wanting to do I would love to do an actual production as well though. I would love to do a thing where we got people in a room. That's different. Yeah. That is effort because you need mics and you need all this the tech, and you do need a space. Though. It's doable. It's a different type of budgeting and a different type of wrangling of cats. Can you imagine getting 4 people into a place? We can't even get these fuckers on a call once a week.
Yeah, that'd be a little tough.
Yeah, and also there's just the thing of like, everyone is so scattered. I have Leah and Maya nearby. Kind of it.
Merge is not too far.
For a weekly commute. From Germany.
You're right.
This is what I mean. Like, there's other people in the country that I could grab, but they're far enough away that a weekly thing, I think, would be quite annoying.
Just to like drive down the road in the UK is the effort. That's already an hour commitment.
It's horrific.
Yeah.
So I would like to do an IRL Tablestory show. I really would. Now there are there's other things where I've not DM'd IRL before. I've not really done any like face-to-face acting before either, really, where I'm like in a room with people. I've done acting on camera with people in a room, but not like improv with other people right here, because we're all on cameras and we're in the safety of our little homes behind a screen. So I don't know what that feels like. How about you guys? I guess you shut the fuck up.
Just
no.
end. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, fucking. How do you feel about?
I thought you had more.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying. I thought there was more that you.
No, I just kept speaking because you weren't saying anything, and it kept going and going and going.
Okay.
So, does it make you want to do an IRL game more or less? Was the actual question. I don't think it makes me want to do it more or less. I think it just makes me more intrigued to do it. You know, it doesn't make me, because I guess it doesn't diminish doing it online more for me. You know what I mean? Like if there's an
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think. Sorry, go ahead, Whack.
No, I think you were probably going to talk about your experience as well, and I'm happy to go last here.
Oh, quite simply, yes, it's made me want to play an in-person game more, but not because I think it's diminishing the online or I think that there is any lack in the way that we do things. I think we can do cool things that you cannot necessarily do in an in-person game. And I think that we really kind of, you know, we're always trying cool new things too with the online format. And I think that is, you know, super fun. But I would love to sit down and play, you know, a game with the people that I've been playing online with and like be in physical presence with each other and be able to actually make eye contact would be crazy. I just think that the role play with those people would be on another level. What is happening? Sorry, I'm done speaking.
Oh, I've just written a note for myself.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Do you want to read it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I can.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, go ahead.
The Brad sent me a message, but it was in the middle of me speaking, so I immediately panicked and was like, what has happened? Is my tit out? Like, I just was like, oh no. He would never send me a message while I was in the middle
I love
of
that you think I would
speaking.
leave the stream up, or like I wouldn't just take us off the screen. I would message you to do it manually.
But you know what I mean, okay? All right. So he says, for post-show, before I forget, make PB tell me what I edited in my dream. So
I want to know what you think it was. That's all.
Yeah.
But we'll both forget.
I won't forget.
So part of my burnout has been, I don't think I've been around enough people for a while.
Yeah.
Which is really, really easy to do when you're an introverted guy. And, you know, when I did, you know,
oh, sorry.
Thanksgiving.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I moved to England. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Could solve that so easily.
Who the hell knows if I'll even be allowed to at this rate, Brad? It doesn't. Who the fuck knows? It might be, you know, sovereign U.S. territory in a week and a half. Who the fuck knows at this point?
Anxiety spike.
But yeah, part of my burnout has been that I haven't really been spending very much time with other people.
Yeah.
So I got to spend time with my family on Thanksgiving, and it was really nice. I had a really nice time, and I was like, yeah, I needed that. But it also made me realize, like, I should be around other people more. And I didn't get to spend time with my family around Christmas. Things just didn't work out time-wise and just wrangling everybody's schedules. So you know, that was part of it. So I think that there's an element there of like wanting to see friends in person and playing a game and is something that we all will have fun with, and we just want to hang out. And I think I yearn for that aspect more than like, oh, I want to pick up physical dice and roll those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like we could all get together and never play D&D, and that would also be fine. I'd be okay with that too. But like,
we did it with Oracles so much, where we would join the call for Oracles and talk for 2 hours, and then play D&D for 5 minutes, talk for an hour, and get off the call.
Yeah.
And like people would say to me like, "Oh, I'm so sorry we didn't play," and I'd be like, "Oh, that I don't care.
That's not actually what we're here.
It wasn't what we were there
technically,
for.
Yeah.
It was just that if we needed a focal point, but it was nice to hang out weekly. Yeah, I think that is a really good reason, I think. And it's also like nice to have something that's a bit more of a commitment, so you actually go. You know what I mean? You don't get into that funk and you're like, well, I probably won't go to the pub or whatever.
Yeah, the hangout
it's
or
like,
whatever.
I've got to go because it's a campaign.
Yeah.
You're forced to take your medicine of people time as an introvert.
Yeah.
So
It's
I mean,
really good.
for me, that's the appealing aspect.
Yeah.
I don't think I really like. I've only done D&D in person a few times, and it's fun. I feel like there's also a bit to it where it doesn't, like, I feel like I'm almost more self-conscious doing the game in person, because it's like, there's an element where it's obviously that perfectionist part of me that's just like, oh, I gotta make this session fucking cool if I'm gonna do it in person. I need, Brad was mentioning, like, we don't need all this shit. We don't need all this production and everything. But part of that's part of the fun for me too, is like, if I'm the GM that brings the fucking fog machine, they're never forgetting that session. You know what I mean? And that aspect of things is like, dude, that's such a sale for me in my head, where I'm like,
you are the fog machine.
But that's the thing. This is the that thing that I said where I broke the back of the fear.
Yeah.
Was that kind of thing.
Yeah.
In that you don't need that. Like, if you just force your brain to dial back, like, it being the best, and in fact treat it like, oh, I don't need anything. I can show up with some peanuts as minis, and just like,
I tell you what,
you focus on it being shit. Like I did with Oracles. I was like, guys, this isn't going to be good. I was like open about how I was just hacking together like random
and it was great
things. Right. But like, it wasn't try-harding in any way. It was just, it was good because I'm amazing at what I do and naturally incredibly good at it. It was just good because we were all together.
Extremely fit and very tall and very
Enormous
attractive.
wang.
Yeah.
But like, I think that's the thing, Wack. Like, for me, I had to reframe the idea of an IRL game into being a shitter game, kind of.
Right.
You know, like, and it's just to dial it back to like, what can you do with sticks and stones, rather than the fact that we have all this tech for this kind of thing. But then it does mean that you could do like a random game where you do bring in the fog machine, and then it does make it the most amazing session. But if you don't hold yourself to that level of quality every single week,
I mean, that's a whole therapy. That's a whole therapy.
You just badly
right?
need therapy.
Yeah.
I just need therapy, obviously. But I've done the thing where I've done the just, hey, here's some character sheets. I've got one copy of these rules that I printed out or whatever. I did City of Mists. And this was just me reaching out to a bunch of people at TwitchCon, like, hey, you guys want to play some fucking City of Mists?
Yeah, but that's
D&D?
not us. You haven't played with us.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I've done that, and that was
Mm-hmm.
fun. That was fun. That was basically, let's get a bunch of snacks, let's get some food, and let's just, I was like laid out on the floor, while I was DMing. And I've also done the thing where
I imagine him Jeff Goldblum laid out.
No,
like
it's the Meyer, it's the Meyer emote.
But for me, it was the panda with the panda hoodie.
Exactly, 100%. Yeah. It was that, and I had my tablet, and I was just like, I was playing music on that. I just had background music on.
Yeah.
Then I've also done the thing where in person it was with friends, and we did mini painting together. Together.
That sounds fun.
And I brought my monitor, or a monitor, because of course I'm a nerd. I've got like extra monitors. I brought a fucking monitor that I plugged into my shitty laptop, and I loaded up a battle map on that, and we put our minis on the monitor.
That was cool.
That was cool as shit. And was it a ton of effort? It was a little bit of effort. So those are the two versions of in person that I've done. And I had fun with both. I think that I think the first one probably it was more casual. It was just more chatty and talkative. Both were fun. So I don't know.
I offer you move to England, and then you can join my weekly game. Now, let me explain to you why Wack is at the moment being like, nah, I don't care that much. And by the time I'm finished speaking, he'll be booking his flight, because I had to convince Liam to play. Liam isn't a theatre kid. the most acting he's ever done was back when we were doing YouTube, and he would be forced to act, and we only played ourselves for the most part in stuff when people would put us in things, and he hates it. He absolutely hates it. The idea of playing a character is insane to him.
Well, that's the trick, you know. You just have him play himself.
He doesn't have the ability to act, and that's not an attack on him.
I don't think that that's true.
I don't know if we can bring that amount of racism to the table.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know him well enough, but from what I've seen, I feel like it's just like hidden in there. It's just something.
There is an element of it where he doesn't know that he can.
Yeah.
But he's never taken home a Grammy. Neither am I. This isn't me attacking him. It really isn't me attacking him. There is a part of his brain that I don't think enjoys improv is what it is.
Right.
So it's not really acting. Acting isn't fair. I think he would do much better with a script. Shut him up. Can we get that mute button back?
I didn't say anything.
This is for his fucking benefit. This is for Wax Stephen right now. Look, Liam has been my best friend for 20 years. All right, I can say that he can't act. No, he could act, but it's improving. He doesn't like improving and stuff. So the idea, like the fear that I think would come up in someone who, you know, like if you just put someone on the spot kind of thing, and you're like rhyme 2 words, that kind of thing, and you're like, oh, I can't rhyme. That. He actively isn't particularly good at it. I think his brain overthinks too quickly, and so he just shuts his brain down. And 2, I just don't think he enjoys it. That's the key. If he doesn't enjoy something, he doesn't enjoy it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
To dial back some of that fear, I told him he's just going to have to play himself. I was like, we've had all these journeys where I'm just explaining to him like, you don't have to know anything, because he's worried about the rules and stuff. I'm like, you don't need to know the fucking rules. You'll learn them. It's no more difficult than a board game. I'm like, we just make a character that is literally Liam gets transport. Like your character, the first thing that happens is you have a fucking tiefling, a tabaxi, a paladin orc, and then a portal opens and Liam, the guy, you from right now, appear. And it closes, and then you just play as that. And so you don't have to act. I just say to you, there's a lion man standing next to you. How do you react? And he goes, well, I don't improv. No. What would you do if there was a fucking lion crashing through the window? And he'd be like, oh, I do this. And I got him to quietly play in the car at one point where I was like, that's all you got to do, by the way.
Running him through a scenario. Yeah.
So now that's not what's going to get whacked to this country. Because Liam was like, maybe. And I went, yeah, but Liam, the thing is, you don't understand is that I'm going to be DMing the thing. You're going to be one of my players. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, who are the other players? And he was like, I don't know. Leah, Maya? I was like, no. Hot chicks.
Wax Steven. Get your
The other players at the table are going to be hot chicks that we find at the beach. Because we're moving to the beach. So we're going to just go around.
Yeah. You're going to be like, hey, baby, you want to play some D&D?
Yeah, we're going to Brighton. It's like
no problem, yeah.
It's where all the fun creative theatre kids go. There's loads of hot girls that want to play D&D there. Yeah. I'm going to bring them to your house. And he was like, great idea. All of a sudden he was like, we could get a big table.
Great.
I'll buy a big table. We can
get a big table.
He wants to play D&D so much right now. He's so in. He's so in.
Oh no.
So anyway, Wack, you wanted to
You're gonna come home and he's gonna have a fog machine. He's gonna be like, hey, that you somehow I got for our D&D game.
The idea that you somehow could potentially get hot chicks play D&D, like it's the easiest thing in the world.
I fucking guarantee you I could do that. Yeah,
he can do it. Yeah, he's got pull.
You'll see. You'll see, because I'm going to send the picture of the first session, and Wack's going to be on a plane the next day.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, God damn it! I can't believe I didn't go.
I tell you what, though, here's the deal. I will get my passport this year because I have not renewed my passport. It's fucking a long time I have not renewed it. I will make an effort to get my passport this year, assuming I will be allowed to leave the country to do anything.
Same. I can't leave until I get my thingy back. Whatever. Yeah, I'm stuck.
I'm just an illegal Canadian right now.
Yep. No. I'm definitely a legal Canadian. Canada. I'm definitely.
Show me the papers
Canadian,
then. Show me your papers. Prove it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He wouldn't even take my driver's license or anything, or my health card. Nothing. He was like, "No, I don't want to see it." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay. I mean, I can't get a driver's license unless I live or work in Canada. So like,
to be fair, he is Canadian border control.
Yes.
I'd be pissed off as well at this point.
Yeah.
I would hate my life as well if I was him.
He was really mad.
Yeah.
He was really mad.
His life is living torment and has been for several years.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the 2 hundo.
Jesus Christ. So desperate for us to talk about something else.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the another 50. Love you guys. Thank you.
God. I know that you guys are just generous and lovely and don't really care that much, but it always feels like you're desperate for us to get off the topic. They're like, oh, God, this is so boring. No, it's just, you know, you suddenly, someone's like, fuck it, 200.
You just
shut
need
the
therapy.
fuck up. Yeah, I need therapy. I'm working on it. I just told you about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, your plan for hot girls in D&D.
If that's not therapy.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next thing then. Do you have any more things to add to IRL games? No? Okay, great. Okay.
My experience DMing, I did.
Normally I don't.
I was thinking of like how many times I've, played games in person or GM'd in person, but my experience, because Whack was saying he was like laid out. I did have like a big round dinner table when I was a lot younger, and so the time that I DM'd people, I had them over. We used the table. I used candles and I used creepy music because I gotta have the creepy music if I'm GMing a horror story. But I did want to say that is my trick, and those listening to Brad say he's gonna trick Liam into playing D&D by just saying play yourself. I use that all the time, and we know this because I did it during Stygian. I had people I don't know really well play themselves until I get to know kind of how they play and what their comfort level is for RP. So that's like, that works all the time. Do it. If you have to be like you're at your job doing whatever, and then the floor rips out from under you and now you're in a fantasy land, go for it. The people who are like, I don't think D&D's for me, it might be for them. They just might not like the idea of being on the spot with lines or, a character, and just have them play themselves. And it can sometimes
Don't you sort of legitimately believe you could get anyone to enjoy D&D? I do, yeah. There's part of my brain that is like, getting anyone to just enjoy orthodox D&D is impossible. But I can tailor a game, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
For people from anywhere. Like legitimately like the most awful person on the planet. I actually genuinely believe I could get them to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You just tailor it for them. Now, obviously, you wouldn't want to play with those people, but just people who are just a bit trepidatious or feel like it's not their thing.
Or who are nervous,
I feel like
who don't like fantasy, or who whatever, have a conversation with them first and be like, okay, well, I mean, if it's a friend too, and you kind of know their vibe, you would know what to run for them so that they themselves, if they're playing themselves, they don't have to do any extra thinking. It's more just like, you've got this thing in front of you. What do you, PB, do when you see this thing? You don't have to, and if you want to run sci-fi, cool, go for it. It doesn't have to be that high fantasy D&D that people think of when they think of D&D. But I really think when people think D&D, they're thinking, oh, I have to act.
LARPing.
I have to come up with lines, and I have to be good, and if I play a bard, I have to be able to actually sing and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
and
you don't even have to role play. Like, do you remember when Dave first played with us? And he was like, just gonna say what I do. And we had like a mixed bag at the table where some people were saying what they were doing, some people were fully immersed in their character. Like, you had PB's character would come up and be like, hey guys, it's me! Oh, it's so great to see you! And then Dave's character would be like, I lean down and I hug Pa, I say, oh, it's really nice to see you too, and we have a quick back and forth. But then PB would be like, that's so great to hear! And it was like, that sounds awkward, but it worked. No one even blinked.
Yeah, it was good.
And we just carried on.
Yeah.
And I think people do think that they, especially I would imagine if you look at a Tablestory show or like one of the online shows, anything, Crit Roll, whatever, you would assume, I think a lot of people assume you have to be on that level.
Yeah.
You know? And you're like, well, I can't do that. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, you don't have to. And you can tailor, if you're a good DM. You can
play with the tenses too.
Yeah.
Like we do a lot of first person on Tablestory, but
we're actively
wants to get out a tent.
We're actively producing a show though, which is different. If we were just running a game for someone and you knew that one of the people at the table was a bit nervous or whatever, you'd just do anything in your power to accommodate them.
Of course. But I just mean another trick that you can use is to play with the tenses until people are getting comfortable doing first person tense. Because if you don't know the table and you don't know who you're playing with, sometimes it's easier to just be like, my character, and use your character's name does this and they do that, and then that's not as like I am LARPing feeling, and then people are a little bit more open to it. So
I still won't forget that when my parents came to visit and I was kind of like showing them all the stuff that I was doing for production and everything, and like what you know what it looks like when I'm running a show, and you know I'll never I still can't get over the fact that my stepmom was so invested because I would never have imagined that. Like
are you gonna run a little mini game for her?
I don't know. I feel like it would be difficult to wrangle her for that. But seeing like she was completely invested, and she's like, I can see all of this stuff in my head that you're describing, like I get it. And I was like, holy shit.
It's almost like she like missed out a little bit, like if only she'd found it.
She definitely did.
Yeah.
She's also a big Stephen King fan.
Brad. Oh, that's it's like
big
the
Stephen
first
King
building
fan.
block, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. That was a shock. So I definitely agree with that. That you can probably tailor stuff for people.
I think so, definitely. All right, well, let's move on to the next
Thank
question.
you, Figment, for the 20 riveting talk.
Oh,
but I hope
so
Genesis
wants
is in
us
a
to
good
talk about
place.
anything else.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see where it leads.
Fuming that we aren't talking about something else. Just absolutely.
Did you guys
Riveting
finish the
talk.
Genesis book yet? Did you guys finish that Genesis book? Hey. First of all, we're 3 people.
This is the most passive-aggressive episode so far.
Yeah.
PB.
Yes, PB's gone.
We're 3 people. What are you talking about? It's been me, motherfucker.
But like, we've got artists, but essentially it's just the 3 of us that are working on Solmira plus artists.
The 3 of us are writing the book though, right?
We're doing it. It just takes fucking time.
I think you and I are going to do the writing portion and Wax's going to do the map. And if he finishes that early, he can join us on the writing portion. But I think it's good, buddy.
I need to be set homework for it. If you're willing to do that,
don't rush us.
Yeah,
you don't want it to be.
Why did you do that? What are you pulling this face for? It can only be one of 2 things.
I had a snappy comment, and then I decided that I should not.
It was either going to be, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next question.
Thank you, Drac.
Coming in from Kipling. Now, we've sort of touched on this a little bit before, but I thought we could talk about it again because it's fun.
More.
Is there any franchises you'd love to run or play in a show based off of? And what would be the biggest factor that stopped you from doing so far, e.g. no rule books, lack of outside interest in franchise? Now, we've answered similarly to this before in that we have all run franchises
I have new answers.
before. But this is the thing, we can come back to it.
Yeah, I have new answers. Okay. I mean, this is technically, obviously still Star Wars, but like Andor, that shit is fire. 2, The Will of the Many, which I can't say too much about because Brad's currently reading it right now.
Do you want to know something?
Read it, Whack. You didn't finish it. You're never going to finish it. You
No,
need it.
I've started it again because I wanted to try immersive reading.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, where you're listening to it
You
and
get
then
the
also
audiobook
reading it?
and you read it at the same time.
Oh,
So I've started
okay.
again, and it is.
How's the voice? Because that would turn me off forever.
Do you know
if
what's
the voice was not
freaking me
good.
out? Is going
What?
back between the two voices. I'm listening to two audiobooks.
Oh, there's two different ones?
No. I'm listening to two
you're
different
listening
ones.
To okay, yeah.
I had to buy an Audible thing because I have another book on Spotify. This has cost me too much money.
Yeah. Don't do Audible. Do a different one. I'll send you a link to a different one.
I've already bought it.
Okay, but I mean in the future.
Okay.
Thanks for employing us, Amazon.
Well, technically I haven't bought it. I got my 3-month free trial so that I could listen to The Will of the Many.
Okay.
But I don't really know about the voice yet. I need to give it another.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 pages in.
Okay.
And then, because I just wanted to test it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going to sit down and do it. Yeah. It was literally today, by the way, that I did that, which is why this is weird.
You know what I will do is I will put like weird ambience on and just read to the ambient sound, like, fantasy 10-hour playlist or whatever.
I am getting pissed off at how much I'm not reading, which is why I did it.
I know.
It's actually winding me up.
It's not your fault though. It's our brains have
been
trained
destroyed
with TikTok and Instagram and all that. Yep.
One of the things I've not had free time.
Yeah. That
until
also helps.
Today.
Oh.
For what felt like years.
Yeah.
And I sat here earlier on and I was like, I wasn't done with work, but I was like done. And I was like, well, it was like 3 p.m. and I didn't know what to do with myself. And I was like, I'll see if Liam wants to play PUBG because he's always asking me to play PUBG. And I was like, I can play PUBG with him. And he was like, I'm at work. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I set up Will of the Many, put some food on, sat down while the food was cooking, and then Liam messaged me and went,
let's play.
I'm now available to play PUBG.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I can play PUBG now. So I listened to I read 3 pages. I don't know what it is in listening, but I had to go back to the beginning.
I just say read. Who cares?
Well, I'm now reading and doing it.
Yeah.
But this is what my point, I got lost, is that it worked.
Oh.
But I had to set this is another thing and I don't like doing this, I had to set the speed to faster.
Yeah, me too.
Which has affected, because I read much quicker than the guy was speaking. Yeah. And that was weirding me out for a minute. I didn't quite adjust to it yet. So that was the other thing that I was like, here we go.
Yeah. What speed do you listen? Can I ask?
I went up and down. I don't know yet, but I think it's 1.5 and it's pretty fast.
That's really fast for me. I think I fluctuate from the 1.2 to 3, and that's about as fast as I was
on,
I think.
1.25 for like 2 pages. And then I went up to 1.5 and it felt more comfortable for me to read.
Read along. Yeah, I haven't tried doing that.
But the guy sounded crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like just getting used to him sounding crazy. And I was like, maybe I can get used to this. Or maybe I should dial in 1.25 now.
Yeah.
So that was honestly a part of the day that we've gone so off track.
Listening and reading. I mean, yes, we have gone a little off track, but it's okay.
Just having a conversation. $200 comes in. Riveting fucking
talk.
Shut
the fuck up. Yeah. Sorry. I'm interested, okay?
I never know if this is interesting or not.
I'm interested. Forget everybody else. Please continue speaking. I'm interested in what you have to say. I haven't tried
me and you
the
could probably
immersive.
talk about different
that's true.
types of wood and probably we'd be like, oh yeah,
oh
balsa.
My God, I'm obsessed with trees right now. So we probably could. We probably could. No. So my answer was Will of the Many.
Spawned from Minecraft because of the fucking because of the redwood forests and shit in Minecraft.
Oh. Because I'm into trees because of that? No. It's started before that, but I was very excited about the redwoods because I had gotten into the trees. Yeah.
I remember you getting so excited.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Redwood. You know how long they've been
really
there?
into trees. I don't. Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know what it is, man. There are elves.
Let me put us back on riveting talk. Figment
franchise.
Figment getting absolutely.
Okay. Hold on.
I will say this much, Figment. I did try and get PB to do a Genesis wrap up at the beginning of the stream. I don't know if you were here and you missed it.
I did. Oh, okay, yeah.
She did a sort of wrap up.
Yeah.
But didn't answer every single question, which is what I think they were expecting.
Did we have more questions to
I have
answer?
no idea. That's what Figment says in the chat.
Oh, okay. I don't know what other questions have been asked for me to answer re-Genesis right now. The art has begun. I need you guys to vote again on names because I felt badly about the ones coming through. Yes, I was here and I know. Okay, good.
I think maybe
poll in the Discord.
Poll in the Discord for that. Yep.
I think maybe we'll do another Genesis stream, just random one-off one where we come back in.
Well, we're probably going to be doing continual updates as we go.
It might not be a fundraising thing. I just mean we might have to just do a stream where we all jump on and we're like, let's collate more information and update stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be, well, really what I need now from you guys, from you watching, is please, if you feel so inclined, to vote on the name of the continent, because that is back up in the Discord. Piranha has put together a poll for us, so please vote on which name that you like.
You posited that as if Piranha did it off of his own back and wasn't held at gunpoint.
I did hold him at gunpoint. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So franchises you'd love to run. So you said that you'd like to do. First of all, you'd like to do The Will of the Many, which makes a lot of sense to me because I read about, I'd say about a quarter to a third of it. I'm
so sorry.
The concept of
that was the most squelchy sound ever. I'm so sorry.
The concept behind that book of the will,
entire tapioca ball got stuck at the bottom of the
know.
The will itself, the will of the many.
Yeah.
Is the most interesting D&D concept of all time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's that, and then there's also just like the way that the world is built, and there's a bunch of other stuff I don't want to talk about yet because I don't know where you are, and it's just it would make for an epic.
What was the other thing you said? Oh, you wanted to do
adventure.
like a Star Wars Spies.
Yeah, like Spies. Yes, absolutely. And
the Bothans, they finally get their shot.
I'm
trying to think of like any.
This is a deep cut from Whack. I don't expect that. I sent Greg a thing the other day about
Bothans.
No, it was, what was it? Is Greg in here? Greg? I know he's not
Greg
doing anything
here.
because I spoke to Greg earlier on today. Wonderful.
Wow, brag.
God. It is a rare thing to be able to speak to Greg in the daytime for me. He's normally at work.
Really? I just usually
This
have
is
to
how I
send
know
him
Greg
away.
loves me more than you.
No, I mean I spoke to him.
Yeah, because you're streaming.
On call, verbally,
Mm-hmm,
not text.
Mm-hmm.
He replies to me immediately.
Oh yeah.
If I DM him, but I mean he jumped into the PUBG game with me and Liam, like on the VoIP.
Yeah.
Which is very rare because he's normally at work.
Yeah.
And
surprise, he was still at work.
No, he
was
wasn't.
Just like,
he wasn't. I'm actually, because I'm so good friends with him, I actually understand that his baby was a little sick, and because I was checking up on my friend Greg, who I'm very close with, I knew that, and you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know
right.
that.
I did not know that.
Greg's child was unwell and in peril, and who was there? Me, and not you. So I guess I love Greg more than you, even if he loves
Greg
you more than
me.
Would
I
you?
can't think of any other franchise. Would you, if you could? That is, if I've ever seen a clip online of you and me, our relationship, that's the one. That's the fucking one, and it is perfect.
What did I message you, Craig, about Rota 2 the other day?
Shit,
I messaged him something.
No, don't
about
play.
It.
Don't play. Okay.
I'm not afraid of running.
Almost the exact same noise when you fucking drank from the.
I need my phone. I don't know where my phone is. I'm scared I've lost it.
Oh my
God. Mainly the issue with running a second Star Wars is that partially it's my brain. Now I remember what it was. It was a meme about how it's so hard to remember the Star Wars lore. Like my brain purges it.
To make room for
you're not in your
things.
knowledge prime anymore because I'm old.
Yeah.
And it's really hard for me to I had to really brush up on some like Star Wars lore to run that. When is the thing?
Yeah.
You know, like it's always when. I would really like to run a second show a week. Oh God.
Yeah, that's my goal. I
would
want
love
to do
it
2
so much.
shows.
But I think it would literally mean that I have to just delete my
Yeah.
main channel.
Yeah.
You know, we'd have to
It's
earn
the
so much
future
more
move.
money
Yeah.
on
It's the
Tablestory
future move.
for me to be
Yeah.
able to run a second show, I think. But like that is something that I would love to do. I'd love to do a second season of Road. I've got a trilogy planned.
Oh my God.
I've had the trilogy planned since the end of the thing. I
How
want to do
dare
one
you?
of each
How
of the books.
dare you?
It's not a secret. I want to do Force and Destiny. We did our Jedi one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do an Empire Rebellion story where we do like big ship combat,
Yeah.
and you guys are like little
Andor.
star pilots, kind of. But
Kind
like,
of, yeah.
but I want you guys to be on
Wish I could
a
make a TIE fighter
fucking,
sound.
I don't know, a Republic cruiser, and you just, you know, something, and you could even be Empire.
Which one
you
of our
know?
friends
You could be a
can?
destroyer.
Oh yeah. Which one of our friends can do the TIE fighter? I feel like somebody can do a really good one. Am I misremembering?
You know who I
Maybe
reckon?
Murgles.
You know who I reckon
Yeah,
could do it?
It's gotta be
Ven.
Mergs.
I bet Ven could do it.
Yeah, I bet he could. Yeah.
And then I want to do scum and villainy type.
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
where
yeah.
you're all
Han
Han Solo.
Solo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which frees you up to do a spies one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if you
It's
set
true.
it in the same canonical lore thing, then that means
Title it Bothans.
I get
Get
to
everybody.
play in it.
Yes.
And
That is a huge reason why I would want to run Star
Would
Wars.
love to
so that
be
you can play in it.
Star
But
Wars
that would be really hard.
Rodian spy.
Yeah.
I won't play a Rodian, I
Anxiety.
promise.
Yeah, right.
I would love to. This might actually still be on Rodian. Hang on.
Yeah.
Dude, when I played in Orcish's offline, he did like
Yeah.
a few sessions. I played a Rodian and I just didn't tell anyone what I was saying.
Yeah, it was great. It was
And
perfect.
that was how I spoke the whole time. And I just let them interpret what my character was saying because everyone understands everyone. Yeah, so I mean, here's the thing. I would love to run another Star Wars thing. I'm very scared of Star Wars still. I'm very scared of the lore and I'm very scared of the system because the system's very crunchy. And what we learned like 2 out of 3 parts of that system, the Fantasy Flight system, which has fucking symbols and hieroglyphs instead of numbers and stuff. And there's a whole set of rules that are around being like on the ground and in person and shooting with blasters and melee and stuff, vibro blades and shit. And then there's a whole set of rules for being in a vehicle, so land-based vehicles and small vehicles, so like starships, but like little, little ones, not big giant class vehicles. And then there's a whole set of rules for like large space-based combat, what we didn't do because you didn't pilot a giant ship. So I want to do that kind of to sort of learn all of that, but it's still really difficult. And I think it's really, I don't know what it's like to watch, because the only time I watched, the first time I played that system, everything was explained to me and we had Roll20 to explain the dice rolls. And then the second time I watched it was to learn the system, so I already kind of knew it. But to watch that as a viewer and to try and keep up with understanding what the fuck is going on with those dice rolls feels like it would be really confusing. And it would potentially turn me off, which was a thing that I thought about. Because just to answer part of the question here with what's the factors that stop you from doing it?
Oh, yeah.
For me, that system is kind of one of them. I don't like fully hate it. I quite like how you build the characters and stuff. I do like the character trees that you follow as a player.
Yeah, those are, and once you get, I mean, it's really, really overwhelming at first because there are like, 30 goddamn trees you can go down.
It's
but once
insane.
you get the hang of like how you can cross tree and other stuff like that too, it's less intimidating. It's very cool.
Once it
Feels very
clicks,
Final Fantasy
it's
X
nice.
almost. Yeah.
To actually play it with dice, by the way, must be super confusing because we had at the time it was Roll20 to tell us what was and wasn't a success. Otherwise, you have to count the little explosions and stuff, and look for the little Jedi symbols. So I feel like it's really it's a tough one to learn that system, but we put so much effort into learning it that it seems silly not to run another thing.
Yeah.
I'd really have to brush up on it, but I'm sure we'd be like riding a bike. Franchise-wise, Star Wars for me. I'd also like to try and do something Final Fantasy one day.
Oh my God, Final Fantasy 14.
You really want to do
run
Final
that.
Fantasy 14, which
I mean, I really just want to do Final
it.
Fantasy 8 or
Do you mean
something.
the greatest game of all time?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14?
No, fucking no, we're not doing this again.
Yep. No. It doesn't even need. Honestly, if I were to pick one, I would probably want to do something in the world of 8, not necessarily in Final Fantasy 14, but I know they have the book for Final Fantasy 14. It's so interesting, and I think there's so many cool things that you could do with it. And it has a couple really neat starting points. Like if you wanted to start in a garden, that's super fun.
It makes sense.
And then everybody's all
you get
together.
to
It's
kind of Hogwarts it. If you just pick a random garden. I would like to do. I've always wanted to do like a Final Fantasy 7 story that is set alongside the actual events of 7, but you play a different Avalanche group. You just do some other shit.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah, and then
I was trying to think of
get
like
to kind of like it's one that I would like fully nerd out with. Like you hear about events of the game happening alongside what your characters are doing. Kind of story. I've never really done that.
I like it's kind of sort of what we did with Blade Runner, where it was like it could run. I mean, it's could be canon if you wanted to, and it's not necessarily at the same time as certain things, but it starts like shortly after the first film, and it's before obviously the second one. So that was kind of neat to do, and I was thinking like it'd be neat to, when I want to do these IP things, I want to do them in a way that it's like it could be canon, which is what you did with Rhoda. I thought felt really good.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ashes, to be honest. That was also a story that could have existed in the world and be canon, and it felt really good. Yeah. I was trying to think of like, because I know I've said before I wanted to do like Indiana Jones. The idea of some sort of apocalyptic, maybe Fallout style would be fun. But I think the new ones for me are definitely Universe of Will of the Many. Why haven't I done it yet? Because too many ideas, not enough time. Dungeon Crawler Carl would probably be pretty fun to do. Probably more as like a 1-shot or a 3-shot. The World of Loch Lamora is also pretty dope, and I wouldn't mind doing something in that. But other than that, I think those are the main. I feel like there was a show I watched this year or a book that I read where
Delicious
I was like,
in Dungeon.
No. I mean, that concept is really cool. I like that, but it's not necessarily the world of that draws me. But I feel like there was something I watched this last year that I went, holy shit, this would be so cool to run something in. But I can't remember now what it was. I know it wasn't Severance, because I've basically done shows like that already.
Yeah,
so
you already did Severance.
Yeah, I already did Severance. But I can't remember.
I was surprised
what
that
the
you
show
didn't
was.
write that show.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I'm sure as soon as Wax starts talking about his IPs, I will remember. So.
Okay, I will talk about my Ps. It will always probably be on my list. But Dresden Files is always there.
Oh my God, Leah, please. Here's the thing, man. We've talked about Dresden Files a million times, but here's the thing. I want to play with Whack in that. I want to play with Whack. I don't want to GM him. I don't want him to GM me. I want to play with him in that. God damn it. And also, Aaron is on a break from the internet, so we cannot do it without him. We cannot do it without him.
Yeah, I also like. I played the Dresden Files TTRPG. I'm not really a big fan of Fate, like Fate Core, which is what that is based off of. Am I willing to give it like another chance? Maybe. I feel like I wouldn't want to run that show with the feelings I already have about Fate, though, because I'm already starting like with a negative opinion, and like to turn it around, something dramatic has to happen for me to be interested in it again. But I also don't want to run that I don't want to run it.
Yeah.
I've run a Dresden Files show before. I don't want to run it. I do think I could do it again, easy, but I would like to play in that.
I want you to be in it.
So that I'm interested with. And then there's some that I don't think I'll ever run that I'm interested in, because there's like, it's like sci-fi stuff, and I don't want to run that. I don't want to run it anymore.
I would like to be in a like a Blade Runner style environment universe. You know, like I know I ran one, but I would like to be in a cyberpunk or a sci-fi.
The only
with
augmentation
and shit.
The only other setting that's like really made me invested is the Foundation saga. That's
I'd imagine running an Asimov thing.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Like impossible, right? Like I don't want to do that. So like I don't know if there's anything that like I haven't really been like keeping a super, you know, like open eye looking for stuff lately.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's maybe because I haven't played D&D in so long that I was like, you know, that's kind of like the fact that we're timing everything with Solmira together. It's kind of been like good timing in terms of like what I'm interested in right now. So I haven't really seen anything that I've been like super interested in running. So I don't know if I've got anything that's like really, you know, like I'm really dying to run like in another system or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't really encountered anything that blew me away or that really got my creative juices flowing. So I don't know. I don't think I've got any really.
I'm not burning for any particular franchise either. I think franchises are really hard to do because they're so established. So you're either ruining something you love or ruining it for someone else. Is what it feels like. She's just destroyed her camera. Oh,
we lost her completely.
It's just me and you now.
Internet caught fire instead of the heater.
Right, so now we can talk about that D&D chicks game. I can get your real opinion.
The fact that like Liam, you somehow convinced Liam that it's like that easy to do is hilarious to me as well.
I'm seriously considering just putting out a TikTok that is like, hey, is there anyone who is normal who wants to play D&D? Respond to this.
Yeah.
And then just see if I can make new friends. I know that's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But
well, that's how I got started, Brad.
There are literally...
That's how I started playing.
So many people who want to play D&D, but have no ability to join a game.
Organize it?
They can't organize it. They don't know how to DM. They're too scared. They don't know anything about it because they're out. They know they want to play. They don't know. They've got no in. Maybe I don't know. There's so many factors. And then just flat pack a D&D group, you know, for Liam to play in. Make Liam play. And if I'm gonna hold like America's Got Talent level auditions where I am going to sit in the back and Liam is going to be the singular judge of who gets to play with us, which means
fair enough,
they're all going to just be beautiful women. That's all he's going to put in the game. I don't care who I DM for. All the same to me.
I mean, I feel like you do. I feel like you do care. Because
not for an IRL game. The bar is Liam, who doesn't want to improv or learn the system. You know, for a show, my bar is pretty high. I'm selective. For a game where I'm just at home, if I walk in and there's just the most random selection of people, that's fun. That's a fun time. I'll crack a beer and see if I can get these people to play D&D. Because that becomes the game for me. It's not like run the perfect game. Because I've already run the perfect game. It was called Darkfire. I've done it. I can just move on. But like this game is, can I get these completely random people to become a family and love this fucking and make them love D&D?
There's so much fucking therapy involved in that fucking statement, dude. Like,
No, it's psychotic. I know what I'm saying. This is like like only one of two things come out of this. I get a god complex or I become a legitimate villain. It's insane. But just getting a group of like random people who are like, I don't know what this is, to enjoy D&D is a fun sub game, I think, to play. I wanted to do it. I wanted to get my sister's friends. I know this is crazy, right? My sister's friends are the bitches who sat at the back of class.
Girls.
The mean girls who sat at the back of class. They're all just like, yeah, so like these are my shoes. Like they don't, their entire personality is so shallow and surface level. One of them has played D&D. They're not that shallow, really. There's a selection of them, but they range from the most shallow girl in class to one of them plays D&D. I was like, man, I would love to get that group of girls around a table and just try and run them through a D&D, because you have like the gradient of one of these girls plays D&D all the way round to like the worst girl that was in school in that year of school. If I can get them to enjoy D&D, I think I should get some sort of award from like the TTRPG.
Get a Grammy.
Yeah, like something. What are they called? The awards for TTRPGs?
An Annie.
I should get an Annie.
Morris runs those.
Oh, why don't we just pay him off every year then?
He doesn't actually run them anymore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I think I should get some sort of award for that. Can you imagine, like, honestly, imagine the Tablestory show, which is Brad shows up and it's just all of his sister's friends. It would be the most fascinating thing to ever watch.
It would have a horrible name. It would be like...
It'd have to be a pun.
I can't even say the shit that I'm thinking about. It'd be way too controversial.
Yeah. I mean, this is already borderline controversial, what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to get Tosh to name it.
Tosh. Yeah. It's always weird when Americans say Tosh to me.
Yeah.
Because I call her Tash.
Yep.
And Tosh, I played the whole of Dragon.
Jesus Christ, Drag. What the fuck?
You know what? Drag's right.
Hello?
You just call it
He's
See
back.
You Next Tuesday.
And
it could be on Tuesdays.
We could call it. Yeah, we do it on Tuesdays. Yeah. That's a great name. Well, maybe it would have to be See You Next Tuesday. It'd have to be an S on the end, because there's like 8 of them. Yeah, I think we could do it. I think that like that what I guess what I'm saying is there's DMing and doing my best to produce the best piece of creative production and storytelling and collaborative storytelling ever, and then there's challenge DMing, which is, can I get a group of like horrific mean girls to enjoy the game, you know? Or could you get like just a group of like just normal men, you know, those
normal men to just sit down at a table? And could you get a group of normal men to role play? Like that DM bottled it because he thought that we wouldn't role play, and so he was like, oh, I'm not gonna like. He just didn't start. Really, he just needed to start, and we would have all followed suit. But he bottled it and was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Call it only nice guys.
Right?
Can you get a bunch of normal innocent men?
That's pretty good, Wack.
To sit down, the nice guys.
Pretty good, yeah.
And can you get them to role play an emotional scene with one another? Is the game. That's
and you just play what was that? What
challenge
was
DMing.
What was the name of the band that you get with all the dudes singing in the pub?
Yeah.
Savage Garden.
Yep.
Savage Garden song.
Yeah.
I'll be your dream. I'll be your wish. I'll be your
fantasy. That is,
my
if you can get
God.
them to have an emotional scene where they're like properly role playing their little hearts out, that's challenge DMing.
Yep.
And there's no way you couldn't get behind that kind of DMing. There's two different types of DMing. Those are the only two that I'm willing to do, though. I wouldn't do any. Like, I refuse to run a game of D&D for actual D&D players who play with encumbrance rules.
So what you're saying is you want to fix them. I can fix them.
No,
that's the name of the show too.
I
That's
can
another
fix
good one.
them!
I can fix them.
Yeah. Annoyingly, but my joke response
That's
was
pretty
going to
good.
be, I'm not saying that I'm saying I can fix them, is what I was going to say. All right, she's back.
Yes,
Yay!
I'm back. Sorry. The power flickered. It was crazy. It was like full on Stranger Things in here for a hot second. All the lights were like going, and I was like, "Oh, okay." First the heater, and now
The fire,
this
the fire
is
was
it. We're
back.
dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
The fire was back. Thank you for the tips, by the way, everybody. We very much appreciate
Yes, thank you,
it.
thank you.
We did say that once we got to the middle of the bar, PB would reveal the thing that we were talking about at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah,
One entire
that's right.
tit.
Yeah, that's right. It was okay. So do we want to start by explaining? Weck, you said something that got me on the track. I didn't just join the call being like, so guys, I have this intrusive thought, and I mean I would. That is something I would do.
100%.
So
But I didn't.
I started the conversation off when we opened the call because I got a new shower head like a month or so ago, and it's fucking really good.
Yeah.
Because the way I described it was it's a little bit like when you have those rainy days where it's just kind of like misty and it doesn't feel like there's actual drops of rain. You just kind of like you just walk outside and it's like everything's wet, like you just walk outside and it's just like cold and wet and gross. The shower head that I have has a setting on it that kind of does that, but it's hot water. And
so it's like a misty sauna.
Yeah, it's just it feels like that kind of rain. And I'm just like, well, this is obviously it's not a rain type shower head or anything. Not one of those like square shower head dealies, but it gives that kind of feeling, and it's like ridiculous. I can stay in there for like an hour, I wouldn't even notice. And it was just really good. So that's how I started the conversation off. And then PB said,
I've learned something that has haunted me since I've learned it, and I have to know now. But
Poll is up.
Thank you. I need to know, but I warned him. I said, listen, normally when I ask like how you live your life outside of this, square little monitor, I'm just curious. But this one actually has like a right and wrong answer.
It's a loaded
and I feel
question.
like it's a loaded question, and I don't normally ask those. And I feel like my opinion of you will change if you answer it incorrectly. And then I just said, do you use a washcloth in the shower? Because I've learned apparently it's not everyone uses a washcloth, and that blows my mind. Anyway, that was it. That was what we were talking about pre-call. And luckily,
my answer was yes.
Yes. I was just going to say, luckily, we're all on the same page, the three of us here. So that was good. Not using a washcloth is criminal behavior. Well, then, yeah, that was my reaction, Piranha. It's
50-50, by the way.
Get them out. Thank you for the money. Get out. What do you mean you don't?
Loofah is also
okay,
acceptable.
loofah counts as a
Loofah
cloth.
counts.
Okay.
What is a loofah?
That,
Before I
it's one of those squishy like ball things, like made of fabric.
It's basically like
I heard
an
those
African net cloth that they've just rebranded and put together in a loofah. But yes, those count. They count. I just mean, like, are you using something to scrub with, or are you using your fucking hand?
Yeah, basically, do you use a thing or do you use your hands?
Oh, Kip, no.
You took one. Hey.
Okay.
You take one look at Kipling, you know he doesn't use a washcloth.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, the answer is for sure
It's
washcloth.
cool.
I have
Yep.
7 of them
Yep.
that are on
Yeah, this is what we
rotation,
ended up talking about.
and I have 2
Mhm.
exfoliation mittens.
Yeah, I have an
That go on.
exfoliation mitt.
But
yeah.
they don't go on at the same. I don't use them both at
Yeah.
the same time. It's because I rotate them out. Because of the thing that everyone says where they're
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
but the washcloth gets dirty. Clean it.
So wash it. Yeah. Wash it, you psychopath. Yeah.
What do you keep the same towel forever?
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
the same thing. You fucking put it in the wash.
Yeah.
That's why I have 7. I have them on rotation,
Yeah.
and then I have 2 things to, and that's it. I
But
can't even
anyway,
imagine.
So I was telling them I learned this, and now it's an intrusive thought where I meet somebody and I'm talking to them, and it's like the first thing that comes to my brain. I'm like, they probably don't use a fucking washcloth, and I'm like,
You're
oh no,
developing
stop.
OCD in real time.
I need it to stop.
Yeah. Welcome to the club. Do you have the face washcloth and the southern hemisphere washcloth? It reminds me of that meme. The meme of like, have you seen the towel meme? With the guy. Oh God, let me see if I can find it nice and
Then
quick.
there's also the people that use bars of soap.
Yeah, I use a
And
bar
they
of
use-
soap. What's
and
wrong
they
with a
use-
bar of soap?
Well,
But
the bar of
I get the
the
cloth.
bar of soap
Yeah.
without a washcloth.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
use the
no,
bar
that's
of
crazy.
soap on your body.
That's fucking absolutely lawful evil behavior.
That is the
That
towel
is
meme that makes me laugh.
100% lawful evil.
To describe the towel meme, it's a gendered meme, but it says women, and it's got 4 different towels. It says feet, face, hair, body, and then it's got a man who's just got like stock image of a guy staring at a towel, and a speech bubble that says, "Did I wipe my ass with this side?" That's what that reminded me of. That comment.
No, I have body and hair, 2 towels, because I got it. My hair's too long. It will be awful.
Yeah,
Walk
no,
around
I have one towel that just gets cleaned. I have just multiple towels.
Regularly.
Regular
Yeah.
towel.
Yeah.
Just the key is not to shove the towel up your asshole.
Yeah. Also, if you fucking washed with a cloth, you're good, guys.
You should be fine.
Okay? You should be clean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing that
Fucking
people were saying the other
Christ.
day. I watched a TikTok on my stream of someone like bathing their dog in the sink.
Yeah.
And they were like, but you wash your dishes in there. And it's like, well, if you clean everything correctly,
You're
it doesn't
fine.
matter
Yeah.
what you're washing. You
Yeah.
can wash anything in there because the point is you're washing. It needs to be
Yeah.
clean. You clean it correctly and it's clean. Oh, God.
68% of people don't use a washcloth or loofah. That's in what country? I'm not fucking
I'm never
out
going
dude.
there.
No,
Never.
that is crazy.
I feel like people in Canada don't use
Probably don't.
washcloths.
What's the
You think?
percentage?
Oh,
What
need to know this
percentage
now.
of men?
oh God.
What percentage of men would? Because I feel like that's would identify as like normal men, the normal men thing.
What do you mean?
Just men being men. Those men that are just men. What are they called? Normies? What do we
I
need a
guess
name
so.
for them? Like NPC men.
Oh no, that's mean.
It's supposed to be. They're awful.
That's not true.
First of all, I reckon the percentage is, what would that be? 32%.
I don't know.
Have you
33,
met
why
men?
Would you do that?
Because the men that do this meme, did I wipe my ass with this side? Probably
yeah,
are
yeah.
the same men who just I guess. What are you doing? You're just squeegeeing the water?
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
Got a fucking squeegee. What?
What do you
No, I
got?
think they
Like
just
the
use
little
their
Spider-Man
hair.
hairs? How do you do it?
Here's
How do you clean?
here's a weird friend thing. I remember growing
Mhm.
up, my friend had a bathrobe.
Yeah.
But I would remember, like, if I stayed over his house or something and I'd use the shower after or whatever, right? I'd be like, it's so, why is everything wet? Why is everything wet when you have just used the shower? And I'm like, do you use a towel? He's like, no, I just put on my bathrobe. What the fuck? What do you mean? You just put on your bathrobe?
To be honest, that's just annoying. That's pissing me off.
Well, that's normie men shit.
That's what I mean. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, that kind of mentality, you know? And I'm just wondering if that 68% aligns with the amount of men that identify that way.
Toothpaste in the shower as well?
What do you mean?
Brushing your teeth
that
while
is
you're
cool
in the shower?
if you want to do that. Yeah,
I don't think
it was the first. I never had thought about it until I stayed over his house. I'm like, hey, do you brush your teeth in the shower? Why is there toothpaste in your toothbrush in the shower?
Oh, his toothbrush is in the... Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant...
He's like, I'm gonna brush my teeth.
I don't know if I
showering.
want. I don't think I want my toothbrush.
I don't want my toothbrush in there.
I don't even like my toothbrush in the bathroom anymore.
I put my toothbrush in my drawer when I'm done with it.
That's a good idea.
I also do that, but I also don't leave the toilet seat up when I flush.
Yeah, because
who does that?
Yeah, it goes everywhere.
That's gross.
And it's going on your toothbrush.
Yeah.
I clean. Is that you want to go next level?
Yeah. We're just
do you have one of those ionic cleaners? Do you have one of those ionic cleaners, Brad? Please tell me you do.
Oh God.
I have something.
Oh, okay.
I do want to get one of those ionic cleaner things.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah.
And I clean my toothbrush with this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, boy.
Okay,
now, here is something I learned. And so you dilute this in water. You just get a little clear guy. Try this, by the way. This blew my mind. Get your toothbrush. Get a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. It's like a tiny little amount that you put. And there's particular different types of this. Look it up. Do your own Googling.
Yeah.
Don't just fuck around. Because this stuff, if you eat it, will fuck you up. It's disinfectant. But get your toothbrush. Put a little bit. Get the correct solution of hydrogen peroxide. It's like 5%.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got to be pretty low. Yeah.
And then put your toothbrush in a clear thing of water and watch how much shit comes off of it. It's
that's
fucking
what I'll do with my makeup brush.
Rank, dude.
It's not hydrogen peroxide, but I use like a brush cleaner, and that's exactly
and
how
you watch it all come off of the thing, and you watch it all bubble off, and you're like, oh my God, this is so nasty.
It ain't clean. Yeah. 100%.
And it made me realize.
Do you have a regular toothbrush, or do you have an electric toothbrush?
Well, when I moved in here, no, I did, but I don't have a plug for it anymore.
Oh no.
So I now just have a normal toothbrush. Yeah. But the good thing about a normal toothbrush is I just buy packs of like 10.
Yeah.
And I just use one a month.
Yeah.
And just clean it. But when the electric toothbrush thing I clean in this. Those you can replace as well, but they're more expensive.
Yeah, with a little lid. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah. I also bought
I have a regular toothbrush
for the first time.
Yeah, I have that. I have a regular toothbrush and I have one of those water pick things.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a water pick too.
I just bought one. It hasn't arrived yet. I had to wait to pay my taxes to buy a couple of little things that I want.
This has to be a fucking boring ass conversation.
We are.
I just realized we're live on the internet.
Actively we're getting older and older with every session of this that we do. Where
this
we're like,
is a middle-aged conversation. 100%.
Unbelievable. But that to be fair, that was the reward. We told them.
Have you guys started doing moisturizer before bed? Okay.
First of all,
I do it after shower.
Okay. Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah, I don't do it before bed. I do it after shower as well.
Okay. I mean, yes.
Or I'll like wash my face, specifically my face, and then do it then.
One of the most interesting talk shows I have ever seen was the Graham Norton talk show when Jeff Goldblum was on there, and he was talking about how he manages his fucking like eyebrows and ear hair.
Oh, wow.
He's like, I pluck them. He's like, I'm crazy. I rip them out by the root.
Oh my God.
I like the guys that burn them. They just fucking set fire.
Why would you burn?
You just get a lighter and you hold it up to your ear and you activate the lighter. You turn it on and all of your ear hairs burn, and then they're gone. They just go. It's fucking crazy, but it's effective.
Is that real?
Yeah.
People actually do that? They're not lighting their hair on fire?
I watched a guy do it every day at work. Not every day, but when he would do it, he did it at work. a Greek guy called Mario.
Okay.
And he was
I
like,
mean, if it works, it works, and it's not hurting.
this is how I deal with
why
it. And
not?
he was like, and he would just,
Oh,
nice thing. He was bald, to be fair. You do want to be bald.
at work, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, all right.
Oh, this guy was one of those guys. He worked in the mail room of a big architecture office. And the mail room was like the way that you would walk into a different zone of the world because it was just, he had worked in there for so long, it was just his house.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so you'd walk in and it was so comfortable. The rest of the place was like a clinical office, and you'd walk into his place and it was like a comfortable little thing. He was an awful guy, but I really liked him. You know, like when you meet someone, you're like, he's so, like, it's like your own grandparents. They just say some like crazy out of pocket shit.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, I have to still love them. I have to.
Yeah.
I just have to let that one go.
Like, please don't. Please don't.
I didn't hear it. La, 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 la.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was one of those guys to me. Because he was weirdly just, I feel like he was just one of those, and it's a horrible phrase, he was like a product of the time type guy. He was old. He was old when I was like working there at 18.
I'm sorry. I have to address this comment. Is this where we find out the bad shit about Canada? Canada is terrible, or has a terrible history, and it is not about using a washcloth. Like, the Geneva Convention is just a checklist of things the world doesn't want Canada to do again. Okay, so like, it's certainly not about loofahs.
Yeah, my country's
Anyway,
never done anything wrong.
Yep.
All right. Well, we did unlock
riveting talk.
We got to move on.
Time to move on.
We do have to move on. Well, to be fair, we've only got one more topic unlocked.
Do you floss or do you just use the water pick? Sorry, that was mostly a joke, but yes, you can answer.
I hate flossing.
Yes,
yeah, me too.
I do.
Me too.
I hate it.
Yeah.
So the water pick was my way to avoid it. I use toothpicks all the time.
Oh, okay.
But for whatever reason, flossing, I hate doing it so
It's the
much.
feeling, right? For
I
me, I don't
can't
like
handle
the feeling
how
and the
far
sound
it goes
makes.
up onto my gum.
Oh, yeah, no.
And you're supposed to fucking get
no,
in
no,
I
no,
can't handle
no,
it.
no, 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 no. My
I
PhD cannot handle that. My tooth is
have
falling
made
out.
a new promise. I'm doing the Orcish method of I'm going to go and see my hygienist, the tooth cleaning lady.
Every
I think
week.
you call it something else. Every 6 months. I just went and
Or
saw
like
one.
Orcish every week.
Yeah, he goes every day. But I think that is the other way to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm toothpick king as well. I ate a thing that had it's a lemon and oat bar, and it has poppy seeds in, right?
Oh, there's God.
And it's really nice, but there's only certain things I can fucking eat. So when I find something I can eat, and if it's a lemon flavored thing, cake bar thing, I got to eat it. But it has poppy seeds in, and they get fucking in every gap in your teeth. And in one of my teeth, in here, I have a tooth that has like a poppy seed sized hole in the top. It's not like a hole that goes all the way down. It's just a little groove in the top of my tooth, and there was a poppy in it.
Oh, how did you get it out?
Toothpicks, man. I'm a
okay,
toothpick
that's fair.
kid as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Riveting talk.
Yeah, we got to switch this conversation.
April, thank
Holy
you for
shit,
the
dude.
hundo.
Jesus,
Oh my
desperate
God,
for us to
shutting
talk
us
about
up.
something
Please
else.
talk about something else.
I'm sorry. I didn't see that until after. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna change the title from a TTRPG podcast to a midlife
Middle-aged. Yeah.
midlife podcast for the rest of this stream. We got an
For the
hour
rest
left.
of this year, actually, it should just be that.
It could end up being next week. The thing, to
We're
be
mid.
fair,
The mid podcast.
to be fair, at the
Sorry.
beginning of non-effort, when we first started this, we said we would answer any question. We have always said you can just ask us anything.
It does not have to be about.
It doesn't have to be TTRPGs, but
Yeah.
everyone only asks us about production and TTRPG stuff and like that
It's
kind
fair.
of thing.
I get it.
Obviously, but you
Yeah.
can ask us what our favorite water flosser is, and we will get into it for a
We'll talk
fifth of
about
the
it.
stream. You can ask any question of us, as long as it's a topic we can talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one then. So, New Year, new things. Bro the Boss says, in the spirit of the new year, what are some things that you want to try to do for your games that you haven't done before?
write a setting.
Oh, I know, right? You've written settings.
No, yeah, we have.
Sorry. Could you say that again, Brad?
What are some things that you want to try to do for your games that you haven't done before?
Okay.
I don't fucking know, dude.
We're asking Burnout King to come up with come up with something original.
Come up with something original.
I would say that we're on we're probably all in the same boat. Like, I feel like my bag of tricks ran dry 2.5 years ago.
And
I just sit there and look in an empty bag and go, please, something else needs to appear in here. And sometimes you fucking reach in there and you go, oh, this, what about this? And then we all go, hey!
Yeah.
But it feels like that a lot more because we've done a lot of stuff. We've been running stuff on this channel for 10 years and we've all been trying to do different things. You know, we don't run the same old shit. We kind of run the same old shit, but we do try and do different things a lot, especially with these Friday shows.
I always approach each show that I do with something kind of different. It might be something I've done before, but I configure it in usually a different way. So an example would be like, oh, this is going to be a sandbox, or this is going to be, a module. But what am I doing to add a bit of flavor to it? And it's going to be like, let's try and have everybody work on their lighting this time. We're going to improve the lighting, and we're going to make sure everybody's got costumes for the show and stuff like that.
Is that Boo Boo?
It is. She's right.
Do you change like random elements of your own thing? Like for me, sometimes I'll be like, what type of villain haven't I written and played before? Like I can do the same show again, but with a completely different villain. And that is enough for me sometimes because I know how transformative that can be. And it's fun to just sit and go, well, I had a big immortal dragon creature that came from a parallel universe last time. What if this time it's just a guy? Like that kind of thing. That for me sometimes is enough to make it feel like I'm not just running the same thing again. You don't want to be like one trick the whole time. But the thing is, if we did do the same thing over and over again, you'd actually probably massively improve on that thing. And I feel like I do a lot of the same thing in general, and then my specifics I change up. So I'll run like a pretty bog standard D&D adventure that's my style with like, you're a ragtag group, go save the world, JRPG feel, inspired thing. But I'll look at some of the specifics and go, well, what's completely different? What is the thing here? It's kind of hard because it's an interesting thing to talk about with my upcoming campaign, but I don't want to say anything about it. Because I wasn't going to run D&D. I wasn't going to do it, but then we started doing Salmira, and I was like, I want to work on Salmira, so I want to do this now. I was going to do something different. But then I sat there and was like, oh man, this is going to be... But the last thing I did was an experiment. SideQuest was a pure experiment. And that also makes me go, oh, I don't have to experiment next time. Like, so I get, this is my year off. Like next year I'll have to do something annoying. I'll probably do Rota 2 next year just so that I can feel like I justifiably did something. But I like to fall back on stuff that I'm good at or I enjoy doing as well. Because it's the most fun for me is to run something that I've run a million times, but in a different way.
I as far as like bag of tricks or trying anything new, I am definitely doing a few things different with my next show. I don't know if I want to talk about that stuff yet though.
No.
So I don't know what to say.
Yeah, this is the problem, isn't it? It's kind of hard to answer the question because in a way we're all producing
like we
new
keep
stuff.
It a little bit of a secret. Yeah.
I think
I can answer it.
Well, also we have our Friday show.
Off the top of my head. Yeah,
talk
sorry,
about
go ahead. Yep.
The Friday shows are almost always a fun, random experiment.
Yeah.
Unknown was really weird for me.
Yeah.
It was a really out of my, not like fully out of my comfort zone exactly, but out of my like realm of, I didn't know how this was going to go.
Genesis was out of my comfort zone.
Crazy.
I was like, I don't know if they even are going to
I don't think
this.
have I told you too what I want to do for my next Friday thing?
No.
I don't even know if it's possible. I have no fucking idea how to monetize it.
I love that though. I like that though. I don't even know if it's possible. Yes. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's my answer.
Okay. I have like 3 things that I want to do. And they're like pie in the sky kind of things that would be super cool if I could manage to pull it off somehow. One is off the back of the most recent version of Ungodly, where we did digital live puppeteering, which I fucking love. But even that was like really hard on my machine, and there was stuff I wanted to do that I couldn't do because I didn't have the 2 PC setup. I got it. So I'm like, you know, maybe I will do the next season of Ungodly. We'll do puppets again, and I'll be able to do some of those other things. But I want to do a D&D game like that, because it was so intensive on the machine and so intensive on the players to be, because they had to have like 4 or 5 different scenes that they were also switching between. They were basically live producing their own little character, and then I was doing the rest of it. And so we kind of collectively made the decision, well, we're just going to do an improv show because we can't really do any roles. We can't also have Roll20 open on all these machines. And so we just kind of were like, we can't do that. But so my pie in the sky idea would be, it would be super fucking sick as hell to run that. But I want animated character of the person, the player, and then the character. And then we literally go the character, and we cut to the scene when they go, hold on, I've got a question. And then we go to the GM scene where everybody's at the table. And then we go back to the animated characters roaming around in the fucking world. That would be sick as fuck.
That face that Wack is pulling is the face of like every time PB tells us what she's going to be doing. That's literally it every time. And he's like, are you crazy? But I think it's possible. I think it's way more doable, and I've already done like the beginning work of it. Like, it's very doable, I think. But it's just a huge budget for art. And you need the right kind of people that want to play that way, who want to be, you know, moving their character around and then switching. And like, I've grabbed and sourced animated backgrounds for spells and shit. Like, I've already gone and done it. Like, I really want to do this, but it's huge, and you need a very particular type of cast and time and all sorts of stuff, and, you know, budget for character art and the GM art and the tables and the settings and all that. So that's kind of like, go ahead and throw some cash in.
Yeah.
If you want us to get to that next question.
But another one I want to do.
Sweating whenever PB's got some sort of fucking thing.
The instant butt crack sweat that I
got. The other cool thing I want to do, and this is more for the player experience, and I want to see if it's even possible and what it would feel like, is I want to run a game somehow in a 3D space for the players, where they're walking around with a character, or even a 2D space with the players where they've got their little, because Foundry can do this a little bit, where they've got their character and they can move their character around, and then you've got a 2D background, and it's almost like a video game, you know, where they're moving their characters around and whatnot, and that's the experience for them. But
isometric stuff too.
Yeah, what if we took that a step further and imagine, like, you know, what people are doing with like Red Dead Redemption 2, like that, but imagine that, and now you're playing D&D, and you're doing your skill checks, and you're doing whatever, but you're all there together in a scene walking together, and it's like most of the GM work would be asking for rolls and checks and like spawning shit in, like, and then you don't have to, you know, I just think that would be a really cool mini experiment. I don't think you'd be able to do a long campaign with something like that, but it would be super fun to do like a 4-hour adventure.
VR chat,
yeah. Yeah, something like that. Maybe not VR chat, but because that's not going to give me what I want to be able to accomplish. But something like that, a 3D digital space would be super cool too. And I'm also super fascinated by the, you know, something I saw in Wild RPs. People would have like 4 different perspectives open, and I do remember at one point being like, man, if you could do D&D where the party split and you had people able to follow those perspectives and it was happening simultaneously, that would just be sick as hell.
Wild RP.
Yeah, but like an actual game and kind of, like as a DM, you're sitting there on God mode watching and you're like, okay, roll your check. They roll their check. They fail their check. You're spawning in a dragon, like that's kind of fucking cool. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, those are the pie.
No, you got to keep talking. We haven't unlocked the next thing yet. So.
Oh, okay.
That's a riveting conversation that's happening right now.
Yeah,
but,
really riveting talk.
That's mean.
No, keep going.
Oh.
Okay.
Keep going.
I can't keep going. I don't have any other ideas that I want to share.
No.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Make a new one up right now. Make a new one. Do it right now. You've got a matter of days.
No.
I'm so tapped out with burnout and everything in full effect. I legitimately just don't have like any super crazy ideas or anything right now, and it kind of
have to wait for it to magically appear.
Yeah,
it's magic.
It also kind of feels like I'm okay with that as well.
Yeah.
Like you need a break from that sometimes too.
That's why you do the thing what I'm doing, where you just fall back. You go, okay, well, I know I can run a good basic D&D adventure.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Also, there's like, there's huge love for that.
The Solmira stuff came at perfect timing for me.
Yeah.
Not
for me, but that's okay. I'll catch up. I'm trying to finish.
Not for me. I had to do all of it
trying to finish
first
my book.
with no idea of what the world was.
It's good for me. I don't know about you
got
guys.
the Goldilocks porridge of Solmira,
Yeah.
where I had to fucking build a load of shit, and I was like, here is an entire setting to run a show in, and here is the lore, and then the whole show was finished, and then you two showed up and was like, we've changed the lore, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit, and then Whack wrote a bunch of stuff for his show, and now he's got all the world build. Half of it's already built and written, and he gets to come in and just tweak and make stuff work for himself. And then PB has to come in and be like afterwards, like, oh, what's left? What are these
dregs?
These scraps that I have to work with. Oh, yeah. Whack's new name is Goldilocks.
I love it.
For the rest of the
makes perfect sense as well.
I love it.
Yeah. I don't really have any sort of like crazy ideas, but because the things originally that I wanted to do was I wanted to run a different fucking system.
Yeah.
Which I'm not doing exclusively because I want to stay in the Solmira pocket as well.
Yeah, because it's good to stay in it while you're creating. That makes
because it just really helps with world building. There's no better way to world build than to run a fucking campaign and be in the world, and then the players are like, so what about this? And you go,
and you have the
blah, blah, blah,
answer.
and you have to either come up with it or figure it out, or it's a good way to world build. But my original plan was to run some other stuff. That was going to be my do something different. I wanted to do a horror.
Oh my god, foaming at the mouth for a Brad horror.
I wrote half a Cthulhu campaign before I shifted to this new one.
I have a follow-up question. Since it's like New Year, new things, is there anything that you would like to see each other do this year?
In TTRPGs or just sexually?
I would really like to
see TTRPG, I think.
Okay.
I would really like to see Brad run. I'd really like to see Brad run an IRL game with a bunch of hot chicks visiting.
It's so on the cards, it's unbelievable. Like you don't understand how much that isn't a joke. Liam is locked in.
No, I think we know. I think we know.
Liam has reached the level of divorced where he's just like easily locked in for something like
you don't.
It's like, sign me up. Whatever you gotta do. I've done the dating thing.
He's been on Hinge for 3 years. He's going to run a D&D game. Genuinely is so invested.
Like the same mentality we had when we were friggin'
It's the most like wingman thing I've ever done for a bro. Is run him an entire D&D game to invite girls over.
For you. How painful it will be for you.
I want everyone to know.
I'm falling on the knife here for Brad Wodo having hot
everyone
chicks
to
come over
know.
and play D&D.
This in no way benefits me.
Oh God!
No, it is exclusively designed to get Liam a wife.
Yeah.
We're getting older.
Thank you, Shadow, for the 75. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did want to run a little horror thing. Oh wait, no. The question was what
do you want to see
do I want
each other do? Yeah,
to see
non-sexually in the new year.
What do I want Whack to do? Here's what I want any of us to do is a sci-fi. We just haven't had one for a bit. And I mean a good space classic sci-fi.
Uh-huh.
That's what I want.
Please.
All right. I said any of us.
Please.
Any of us. I'm a little busy. No. I'm a little busy. Whack's scared of it, so PB, you've got to do it.
Okay.
Write it down.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything that like I want you guys to do, because I feel like I just enjoy watching what you create, and I don't really want to impose anything on you, because it's just why would I? I'm so much PB being like, I'm gonna fucking do this insane thing where we're gonna have these real life fucking maquettes that are built.
Yeah.
And we're gonna learn how to use original medieval Punch and Judy maquettes, and we're gonna run a fucking thing on the Eiffel Tower. And I'm like, that's fucking brilliant. Do that. What would I'd be like? Well, it would be cool to see PB run something with a battle map.
I used a battle map. I grew as a GM and used a battle map in Deathless multiple times. Thank you very much.
And in Draconim.
That's right, I did.
Well done, you. I was very proud of you.
Thank you.
I would like to see Whack run something that was that has not got a battle map. I would actually be really interested to see Whack run a full Theater of the Mind thing.
Theater of the Mind. That was my.
I was kind of just making an inverted joke, but actually, it would be interesting to see Whack do a full Theater of the Mind thing. But I mean, there isn't really any. I don't really. I've seen you guys do so much stuff that I just think that you're capable of absolutely everything, and it's just a matter of, for me, I'm just like always happy to just wait and sit cross-legged in front of the TV and wait for one of my favorite shows to come on. It's just whatever you're running, so I'm just excited for it every time.
Aww.
I don't.
Somebody throw money at us. So we can I regret this question.
You were going to say something about Theater of the Mind, though, Whack. I think just then.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, you weren't? Maybe. Oh, I felt like someone was. When we said we want to see you do something Theater of the Mind. It looked like you were going to say something. But
you gotta understand, I got fucking nothing.
No,
you guys. When I said that I was fucking like in the fetal position, and
it was not a joke.
I was not a joke. Yep. I was
like, I almost sent you one of those like hot water bottles that you put on your uterus when you're cramping, just to put on your lower back or your neck anything.
I put on my Panda Bear hoodie. Yeah. I put on my Panda Bear blanket hoodie. Okay, and I just read some manhwa on my laptop with Boo Boo.
Can you tell us what you were reading, or is it porny?
Yeah, I was reading How to Survive as a Barbarian.
To be fair, that works really well for me sometimes, just watching an anime or something.
Yeah.
I quite often will throw on an anime before I go to sleep, because it gets my brain thinking in that way, and I like that side of my brain to be active when I'm falling asleep, because instead of thinking about like, oh, I've got to pay my taxes tomorrow, and you're thinking about like, oh, it was cool when the barbarian sucked his own dick, or whatever that man was probably about.
It's actually pretty solid.
All of your recs have been solid. that you've given me for like comics or manhwa or manga or whatever. I'm like, yeah, this is solid as hell.
I'm
Like
glad.
the 8 years ago when you were like solo leveling, Peebs, it's really good, and then it everything.
I
blew
started
up.
watching Gachi Akuta this week, and one, it's really
I don't
good.
know that one.
I really like
Yeah.
how it's animated, but it's about a city in the sky, and they're throwing trash down onto the ground.
Oh.
And like a kid ends up going to the ground, and that's what
Oh.
he just has to live in trash world. But
Battle
like,
Angel Alita.
yeah,
Okay.
the general concept is like whatever. But the city in the sky floating around thing. When I first, because I didn't know what it was about, I just pressed play, and it was like, oh, the city is floating or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, man, we have to write a city in the sky, huh? I was like, here we
I
go.
haven't
I'm
heard it
gonna let this
pronounced
seed my brain. Yeah, it's pretty
Did
good.
Drac recommend that to you, Whack? The one that you're watching now?
I'm not watching anything. It's a
Oh, you're
manhwa.
reading. Oh yeah, sorry. Did
What,
Drac recommend that one to you?
Are you? No.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
How to survive as a
That's good that you're
barbarian?
No. Whichever one somebody or Brad,
leveling?
you're watching it. No.
Gachi
Gotcha.
Akuta.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do a thing every quarter of the year where I just find these are all the autumn animes, and they've just all finished. I wait for them all to fucking
okay.
finish.
Yeah.
So
that
because
you
they've all
can binge
finished,
them all.
yeah, I've just started binging that one. Just finished. There's a few of them.
Yeah.
There's a couple coming out that I really want to watch. There's one called Sentence to Be a Hero that I'm like super hype about, and I just really want. I hope it's
I haven't heard
good.
of that one, but there's one that looks really cool. Like the animation is really good, but it's like I don't know. It seems to be like spirits, or there's some sort of like overworld happening where you take a portal and you go up and down. I don't know. I saw it on the interwebs and it looked super cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm making my way through all my autumn. Making my way through all my autumn things. All right, we did it. Piranha threw us some cash.
Yes, thank you.
He said-
Riveting talk
Riveting
today.
talk
Not a
today.
joke.
Shut up! Stop talking about
Anonymous
anime.
threw us $10 as well. Okay, so this one PB liked, so I assume you have a good answer for it. What is the most ambitious thing you've done on Tablestory so far? What do you want to be the thing that surpasses that from last Socratic?
Oh, it's kind of similar to the one I just answered in terms of like cool things I wanted to
That's
do.
kind of why I
Yeah.
put them together, because I thought we'd probably end up rolling into it, but
Yeah.
we actually ran out of stuff to talk about. So
I think the
I hope
two that
so.
come to mind immediately for me are obviously like, Gone with the cast and just like what I was trying to do long term. And then obviously Ungodly with the puppets. That was crazy. I had a crazy idea. The guys let me do it. And then, yeah, it was awesome. And I fucking loved it. So, but it was,
I don't do
it
anything
was,
ambitious. I'm too neurotic and afraid.
Okay, so
My answer-
nothing.
I've never
you've
done
ever
anything
done.
ambitious ever.
That's
Okay.
not true. That's
All
not
right.
true. Okay.
Name one thing.
All right.
You can't.
Kira.
Not that ambitious.
Okay.
I'll tell you what is going to be ambitious. There is an element. When I told Whack what it is in my upcoming show, he just went, no.
What?
There is
I've already forgotten what
it?
you're
There's an
talking about.
element
What is it?
to this next show.
I have to know.
I'll tell you. Here's what I'll do. I'll remind Whack and see what his response. We'll watch his response again.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hang on.
Ugh. What is that? A Logitech keyboard?
What are you saying to me right now?
Jesus Christ.
How do you even know that? I think that might be correct. No, I think it might be Corsair. That Whack. When I told you that.
Yeah.
Look how pissed he off. He's so pissed off.
I'm not pissed off.
He got so angry with me when I said that to him.
I did not.
He got so upset.
What are you talking about? I must know.
I just said that it's going to be difficult.
So angry.
Oh, he doesn't think you can do it. He does
Doesn't
not think you can do it.
I can do it.
Didn't say that shit at all.
He doesn't think I can do anything though. To be fair, he's
That's
astonished
not true.
every
That's
time
not
I
true.
do
That's
anything.
not true at
I'm
all.
like, don't worry, give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna go make a glass of water, and he's like, I don't think you're gonna be able to. Good luck, idiot.
Yeah.
Good luck, you fucking idiot. Hey, try not to die. What are you gonna drown, idiot? Don't forget the glass. You'll fucking drown.
The reason
I come back with a glass of water, and he's always
Yeah.
like, fucking impressive.
Well
kid.
done.
Oh wow.
Well
the
done.
reason that I think that it's going to be tricky is because we are all working on the setting together, and this specific thing
It's
will make it
insane.
extremely difficult to coordinate. That's it.
No, it really is. It is
I
insane.
have to know.
It's
Oh,
the
this
most
is
insane
exciting.
thing ever. But
This is exciting.
I think I figured it out, but I haven't figured it out properly enough yet.
Otherwise, Whack would be like, "Yes, you can do this."
To
Instead
be
of
fair,
like,
all
"Good
I
luck,
did was
buddy."
tell him. I told him the concept when I first conceptualized it, and he went, "Fucking cannot be done." and I went. To be fair, Whack, I
no.
kind of
Well,
agreed.
less
I was
Marcus
like,
is
I
easy.
agree, but I've got
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
You know, when you do
yeah.
that, you're like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. This is what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
and I'll figure it out when I get there. Yeah.
Yeah. So tune in to my next show.
Yep.
To find out.
Which is when? Are you telling anyone? Are
No.
you waiting for?
No.
Okay.
They can
Okay.
pay for it probably. I don't know.
Okay.
If you hit the goal for today,
If
then
you hit
Brad
the
will tell you.
goal for today, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you which year the show will be in.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I do any like crazy ambitious things. But I'll tell you this though. I think you guys are more interested in that kind of thing than me. This is why, like, when I say like I'm always like so impressed when you guys do crazy things. Like Whack will be like, I made the entire city in City Skylines and it's running in real time or whatever. Or like PB will be like, it's a puppet show, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just mind blowing to me. You guys are more engineer than me with that kind of
Did
thing.
you guys think that was possible when I said I wanted to do that?
I honestly don't even
real
remember
talk.
you saying that you
Yeah.
wanted to do it, and I think maybe hit one of two
I
things.
did because I had to ask for budget.
Well,
Like,
I know,
had to
but
explain why it was so much fucking money.
I
was like,
because I've
guys.
thought about this before. I think
Yeah.
when you said it, I just didn't understand it, and I went, all right, well she
Whatever,
knows what
shoot.
she's.
Yeah. Okay.
Because to be fair, I do that a lot with a lot of what you say.
Yeah. And you're like,
'Cause you're
I
just
don't know
like-
what you mean, but
you're like,
okay.
And I'm like, all right, that was 400 sentences at once, and I don't know what the fuck any of
And
them
you
were
started
about.
in the middle of one.
And I just there are points where you just have to go, accept.
Mm-hmm.
I accept you as you are, and that's what you're gonna
The
do
greatest
now.
gift
So
ever.
we'll just wait
Yep.
and see what that is, and then I
What
sit
happened.
cross-legged in front of the fucking TV. This is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I am as much. I want to be able to do stuff like that, I guess. But it doesn't interest me to do. I don't know why. It's not my type of create. I don't think. I really love seeing it done, but I'm not particularly. For me, it would feel very stressful and not fun at all.
It was absolutely incredibly stressful, but it was very rewarding. When
I wouldn't feel the reward.
Peep said like halfway through, people are, or maybe 20 minutes in the first episode, people are like, "Wait, is this live?"
It's
And I was
unbelievable.
like, the rush of the feeling of like,
yeah.
yes, it is, bitch.
That
was
I
pretty
don't.
good.
I don't think I would
Yeah.
get as much of a reward.
Yeah.
From that
Yes,
feeling.
you would. No,
No, because
you
it wouldn't.
absolutely
It
would.
wouldn't outweigh
No,
the
no.
stress for me.
No. It would, because you're forgetting the piece of the audience enjoyment, which I know you thrive on.
No,
and
I do.
That's the piece that takes it up the notch for me, making it worth the
The key
stress.
word is peace, though. Is that I've spent years now
Uh-huh.
farming my own inner peace,
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
and just when a show becomes more stress than reward, I want to die. I hate
Yeah.
it so much.
Yeah.
I never
yeah.
want to feel like that. I hate it.
Yeah.
I love it when I'm really enjoying, even if it's the most basic show of all time. I hate it when I'm like really stressed about like, oh, I've got to get this working, or I don't understand. Like sometimes stuff with Foundry even, and I'm like coding some shit in, and I'm like, oh, this is doing my head in. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't feel like building something, even building a game in Foundry on a VTT isn't that exciting to me. What I would like, and I think I would actually enjoy doing, this is kind of harkens back to the IRL thing, is maybe actually making a thing. I would love to hand someone a fucking, you find a pirate's treasure map in this loot. And everyone's like, oh, okay, where does it go? And you go, there it is.
You like burn the edges and shit.
Yeah.
That I think I would really enjoy. And I think that's the same thing, because Whack is really good at like...
Mister, you don't need a fog machine. You are the fog machine.
I'm just talking about like...
You are the fog machine.
Yeah, you are the fog machine. But in terms of
like
the...
fart machine.
It's the engineering part of the production. And the more ambitious you are with something like the Ungodly thing, it requires slightly... You guys are both much better at this kind of stuff than me. Like you are both better than me. Whack is full-blown engineer. He's in there every day tweaking Foundry modules and stuff, and he's like, I found this thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, all you have to do is this to get it working. And then he lists off like a manual that's like this thick. And I'm like, you don't understand the difference between how like I'm not doing that. I don't care. I'm not doing it, you know. And like PB, you're good at you are smarter than me. You code shit.
That's not true. And I mean, the second part is true.
You
but
sit
you
and figure things out.
Stop speaking. I love you.
This is about me. And you're making it about you right now.
No, but
because
nice to try.
I'm
Keep going.
Talking about...
Ground me. Let's go.
I'm talking about how, I think sometimes with the pre-show engineering stuff, I don't really have a better word for it, but there are some times where you have to put a little more elbow grease into like a really random thing to get an effect. Usually it will be something on OBS, or it will be something in like the VTT or something like that.
Yeah.
For me, my only real way to do that is if I would ever, and I'll do this from time to time, is I'll edit like a special intro, or I'll have like in Cura there was a mid-season like long monologue that was PB you played the character for, that I edited and just spent a long time building something like that. When it comes to sort of that kind of like building of engineering some sort of like production thing, I just don't find it to be that interesting. I find it very stressful, and I just don't think my brain is wired that way. I'd rather present a simpler show, and be just less stressed. Than try and do something ambitious. But I also just don't think I can think of stuff like when you guys do. Everything PB listed off earlier on was like unbelievable to me. I was like, it's unbelievable.
I legitimately think you can, but I also think that you've created, and you said it yourself, that you don't want to get stressed out, and because you've been in that place before, because you've done ambitious things before, you've done a lot of it. You've done it, and it's stressed you out. And there is a big stress component to a lot of this stuff. There's is it going to work?
Sorry,
there is that. Is this going to work? Is this like, what steps do I have to take to accomplish this? And there's a lot of moving parts in these ambitious things, and you really don't fucking know if it's going to work until you really try everything that you wanted to try. And it's just like if you watch any movies or anything and you're like, why did this movie bomb? Well, it bombed for this many reasons. Like, there's so many people that are involved with the movie. There's writing, you've got the actors, you've got the fucking voiceover stuff, you've got the special effects. Like, if they don't nail every aspect of this production or whatever, it's not going to live up to the thing that the director saw in their head when they were making this. So is that the director's fault? Most people fault the director usually, and they say this is the director's fault. And there's a lot of people that are involved. So it could be any number of different things that can go wrong. The more ambitious you are with the craziness that you want to add to a show, there's more risk. There's just more risk.
I think I guess maybe I equate ambitiousness with like doing something really unique and different, which I guess I've done, but I think I do it in like writing ways, or I'll write something weird.
Unknown was
exactly
all in. I mean, that was writing, but also presentation. and
weird,
execution.
pure
So,
presentation, pure execution, and a little dumb
Also,
luck.
so was non-canon.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
chaos. I would say,
I loved it.
and
Thought it was great.
maybe a more ambitious thing that I've done, I don't know how we got here, but was the first episode of Rota, because I had to fucking
I mean, all of Rhoda, I think, was crazy.
But the secret,
Yeah. Oh God.
the twist,
Chat.
was entirely
I don't know how he
to
did it,
evoke
dude.
meta, but it was
Well, but
really hard to get.
I can't imagine how you did this because I get so easily excited and then I don't shut up about how excited I am about a thing. So I cannot imagine how hard it was for you to just sit on that secret when I'm like, I'm so happy to play with Biz. I'm so
The hardest
happy.
thing in the world. Yeah. But all I was thinking in the back of my head, this is when the crazy creator, writer person in me is like, this is exactly the feeling I need them to feel.
Yeah.
I wanted you to feel loss.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah.
You've never felt it before.
Yeah, never.
But I love playing
fine.
with stuff like that, and I will get meta
Yeah.
and I will get ambitious in that way. But I don't know. I just don't think it's quite as impressive as doing something like some of the more practical, ambitious things that you guys have done. I suppose that's what it is, isn't it? It's practical.
One point to bring up is like the level of ambition that you have in like, my opinion is I try to focus on like one big thing that I want to change in the next show that I do or whatever, or like I'll lock onto like one aspect and I'm like, that's manageable, you know, as opposed to how crazy of a thing is this to put into the show and like what's involved with it. The more ambitious things you tack on, more risk, right? And it's just like exponential. It's like way more difficult to put something cohesive together when you're doing all these different things. Like, oh yeah, this is a great idea, and this is a great idea, and this is a great idea. Yeah. Just take a breath. Focus on one thing. Can you make that one thing? What is the most important of all of those things that you mentioned? Focus on that one thing and try and do that one thing. And I think that's more reasonable of an expectation for yourself and your cast and the viewers.
Yeah, it's hard. Like there are times when I know that I can't apply myself at 100% as well.
I was just gonna say
That's the
I
thing
think,
that's quite hard to do. Is that
And
you
also,
go, I'll burn
you did-
myself out.
Yeah, you did 5-6 years at 230%.
That's the other thing.
For someone else.
Yeah.
So like
I worked
think
3
you
jobs.
Just, you know kind of what that max burnout, and that was incredibly ambitious, and you were doing a video every day.
But it destroyed
and,
my brain.
You know, like
well.
like you just
And
don't want to go.
before that.
Yeah,
and
you don't
before
want to
that,
go
too.
anywhere
I'm
near
frail
that.
now.
Yeah. You're just
So,
like, no, I know what that's like. I don't want to get to that state. So.
But I'll
you know?
destroy the thing I love as well.
Yeah.
Is that I would rather not do
Yeah.
like something like Unknown is me just going fucking all out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like I think the thing with that is I got to be like, one, I felt okay, so I was like, well,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Let's do
2,
it.
I knew that I only had to do 8 weeks.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like having a like
applying
to actually
yourself at 1000% for a full
Yeah.
year-long campaign is
It's
really,
crazy.
really
it's
hard
very
to do.
hard. Yeah.
But I think the last Rota was probably the last thing I did that was a longer form thing, and that's not a long show. How many episodes is that?
Yeah.
That was one of the shorter runs. And that
Close to 30?
I was gonna say 32. I think.
that's short. That's minimum is what that is. That's minimum for a
Vaughn was
long form.
33.
Minimum for a long form.
That's
I
about
would say.
what I run is about 30 to 34.
Side quest was
somewhere
30,
around there.
30. But
Oh,
I'd
wow.
say
I guess
that.
I guess you just run longer shows than I
But
do
that's
in general.
30 weeks pretty much in a row.
Yeah.
That you expect it to be in a row. You
Yeah.
know, we barely
And
take
even
weeks
if it's
off.
not in a row, you still did work that week because it's
the
usually
thing.
canceling the day of or
Yeah.
the day before because
You're working on
it's
it
not you.
all week.
Yeah.
You're
So
also
you've done the
working
work
another
already.
job.
Yeah.
And we're now working Fridays. And one of us, during
Mhm.
that 30-week run, you're
Yeah.
running 1 or 2 other 8 session things on a
Oh,
Friday.
shit,
Yeah.
21 for Rhoda.
Yeah.
21, yeah.
Okay.
So you go, it was much
Round
shorter. I
table
thought
was
it was.
22.
Because I could feel how fucking hard that was to do.
Yeah.
You know, I was the ship that was falling apart.
That was really ambitious too, though, because you had a goal of like, I want them to experience everything that you experience that is like quintessential to a Star Wars, film in a game, and I want it to be shorter because that's, I think, conducive to the feeling of a Star Wars film. And you did that. You were like, I know I want them to have this experience. I know them. I know I
Once
want
you
them
did
to
it,
be
you did it. You hit certain points, and I was like, well, they've ticked every part of my deconstructed Star Wars.
Yeah,
film.
it was really good though. Yep.
But it's hard to stay in that pocket. It'd be like running Ungodly for a year. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah.
You just
the only reason I'm able to even do Ungodly is because it's short. Is because I can go like, we're doing 6 weeks of this, and I can go crazy for 6 weeks, but then I gotta take a break.
You gotta pace yourself, which is why for me, I think running something like D&D is bread and butter for me. And if I can just bread and butter the basics, like I can run D&D with my eyes closed now, so it means I can concentrate on weird little shit and do like weird things in it. But I wouldn't say it was ambitious. If I was going to run, I was looking at Cthulhu, or I was looking at things that might be similar as a system. I have fuck all idea of how long that would be. I've no idea. I genuinely can't tell if I would be done in 8 weeks or if I'd be done in 50. It's a really weird feeling for me to look at something and go, I will approach this as if it's my next long form show. But actually, I have no experience to draw from. I don't know if this will get going, and actually like 2 weeks in, I'm like, oh, this hasn't got the legs.
Yeah.
Which I've done before a couple of times.
That's really good at that, where he can look at a system and be like, it's probably going to be this many episodes. And I'm like, I have no idea.
I'm abysmally bad at it because I don't run as many different systems as...
It will go as long as it goes, and that'll be that.
I usually base that on what the system says, like how often are people leveling up and how many levels are there, like if it's, if we look at like masks, that was probably one of the easiest to know, like, hey, we're not going to get more than 20 episodes out of this because it's not built into the system. It doesn't, if you're leveling up, or if we do like 3 or 4 episodes and I'm like, well, if you're gaining a level every episode and there's 20 levels, it's not going past 20, it's usually pretty easy to tell.
Fucking.
I have no idea.
Are you talking to you or are you talking to me?
I just remembered it when we were talking. Nothing, neither. I just remembered because we were talking about applying ourselves, and then it reminded me of when Walter writes on Jesse's paper, apply yourself, and then underscores it. And then when we watched Breaking Bad together, I remember us picking up on that and just and then
it was a meme for like 3 weeks.
I thought about it when we were just talking about this. Yeah.
Well, let me answer Kipling's question. Would there be any likeliness for shorter form shows like 6 to 8 episode kind of dealios? I mean,
6 to 8. I thought he said 68, and I was like, that ain't short, bitch.
No. So that if we talk about like audience interest, that's something I think the audience would really love to see.
Yes.
Like 6 to 8 episodes. The problem with that is the production and getting everything together and running those.
The amount of effort of production that goes into a 6 to 8 episode is the same as a 30 to 50.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So
it feels like a waste of time, kind of.
I like the 6 to 8.
For me, it feels like a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, I've done a couple of those now. I really like them, but it's
got to be tight.
Yeah,
I enjoy doing them here on Fridays.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would like to do multiple a year. Me and Whack are the same. We have this.
The way we approach this so exhausting to me. Yeah. Because for me, half of the difficulty for doing a show is getting the idea together, forming the idea out of the ether, pulling all these little bits and pieces and making a cohesive show out of all of it, right? That is half of the effort for me. Okay? Then I'd say like 25% is like production, and then the other 25% is other random bits, like, you know, cast.
The running of the show is once the plane takes off. I got like this. Pre-production day one is me. I start running, and while I'm running, I pick up a wrench and I start building the fucking plane.
Yeah.
And by the end of the runway, I have until the end of the runway to get a plane running, and then I'm in the plane and it takes off. Once it's taken off, I don't want to go, oh my God, that was so insanely... By the way, imagine building a plane while running forward, and you have the amount, and then it takes off, and then you have to land it. I'm flying it for 50 episodes. I'm not landing it after 8.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. That's how it feels to me. Me and Wack are the same with this. PB's like, I fucking love it. I love doing all the overlays. I love organizing 8 fucking streamers who won't fucking listen to me and get their characters fucking made. I love that they won't fucking reply. I love the logistics of the entire fucking thing. And I'll run the show for 2 episodes. And then I'll do it again.
I don't like that.
And then I'll do it 3 times in the same month instead of thinking about this at all.
I don't like that. But
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. What I do like, though, is I have a lot of wonderfully talented friends that I would like to work with. And if I'm only running one long form show, then I never get to work with them.
It is annoying, yeah.
That's it. That's it for me.
The worst thing is when someone messages you and is like, would you put me in something or whatever? You know, like, it very rarely happens.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, that'll be in 2 years.
I'm like, you don't understand. I cast 4 people a year. Like, I know it feels like you're seeing a tweet go out every week and we've got billions of shows going on, but it's like half of those shows, more than half of them are run by 2 different people.
Yeah. And also, like,
mine is, I cast 4 people a year. Like, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. And also, it's not like I just pick 4 people. I ask loads of people and they're all like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing
I'm busy.
Is that it's like people are like, ooh, I want to do that. But then when you're like, well, it's this day at this time, indefinitely. We don't know how long it'll go, but sometimes it's about a year. And they're like, ooh, you know, like that's a lot of time.
Greg, every time I ask Greg to be in, Greg is always,
Greg would cut off
Greg
his leg
has
to be
said no to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
3 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And he...
I'm waiting for Bro, I was gonna make the joke. I was gonna make the joke, but then I didn't. I chickened out. So I'm so glad that he.
It's exclusively down to schedule, and it is not. You know, it's not. It's not. Loads of people fucking love and would love to be in our shows, but it is really hard to get like.
And then also like everybody on the same day as well.
Oh my God!
It's like hard. It's really
so difficult to do.
So that.
It's killing Wack. It's killing him. This conversation is draining him.
Like, oh my God,
it's so painful. Yeah. Honestly, you know, you've hit the nail on the head with like so many of the anxieties and stuff that at least I have to deal with, which is like I'll get hit up. It's the same thing Brad said. Like I'll get hit up by somebody like, hey, you know, just so you know, like if you want me for a show or whatever, like it's cool.
I do.
Like, hey, cool. I know you right now are in the mood to be in this kind of show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to even be in the headspace to create that show
half the
for
time,
another year.
Half the time you're a month into a show because it's just after a show has launched. So
people are like,
everyone is hype about it, and they're like, "Oh, can you put me in one?" You're like, "Oh, well, it's going to be legitimately a full calendar year."
Yeah.
You free next year? Like no one knows. It's horrible. There's so many elements like that are really hard. But for me, I find it really stressful to do all the building of a show just for 8 episodes.
Sorry, we didn't announce this earlier. This was a while ago. But Bear of Flame, thank you for the 25. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Also, Kip, I'm just going to address that. Like, we do not have the luxury of considering that as a top draw. That's like something that comes up at the very bottom of the list. We need, are they available? Are they like, will they be here at this time?
In my brain.
Like, we can't even, we do not have the luxury.
But we also really are not running this business like a business.
Yeah.
In that way.
True.
We're like, you've heard us talking about it. We're not bullshitting.
Yeah.
I just put stress first. How much is it going to stress me out?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and like, and am I going to enjoy it? It took me a little while to go, oh, I'm a player. I'm running it, but I should be enjoying it. Like, I have a character 100%. And I should be able to enjoy this just like my players do. Like, otherwise you're just for years I was just a servant, you know, just showing up every week being like, do you like this? And they're like, yeah, whatever, see ya.
We also have,
and you're like,
I need to play. Yeah. We also have a wealth of really talented, really reliable and excited people to be involved that do not have a audience that they're bringing over. So if it would just be, I don't know, you guys would lose out show-wise on quality if that was something that we focused on.
Yeah. So. Mr. Beast is in the next...
oh, yeah.
He's in it. He follows me on Twitter. I could DM him.
Oh,
he's
Jesus
making puppets
Christ.
right now.
Oh, my God.
So does John Cena. We could get a super group.
I think John Cena follows me, too.
Yeah.
No, it's real.
No.
He followed like everybody on Twitter
he follows
at one point.
everyone.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But does Sergeant Slaughter follow you?
Oh my God. Okay, wait. I know we haven't done the what celebrities would you GM in a while?
Sergeant Slaughter was at the top of your list.
I wouldn't GM any of them.
Really?
Name one
I think
that
Elijah Wood would be fun to play games with. I think he has a good sense of humor from what I can gauge, but
no.
Brad's like, no, I know him personally and he's terrible.
I've never
times that's actually happened where I'm like, this person seems cool, and Brad's like, well, let me tell you the truth, PB. It's not good.
I've never met a celebrity that wasn't the worst person I've ever met in my entire life. They're absolutely all like I made a joke the other day. I was going to make a TikTok that was just, I just wanted to put it out there where I was like, imagine if like we found out genuinely somehow how many people on the planet are pure of heart. How many are there? And I was like, I think there's probably only about 7. You know,
it's the number that was in my head when you said
it. There's probably actually only 7 people, but like, and then think like, okay, how many celebrities are pure of heart? And I don't know, but it's very low. They're just some of them have great PR teams, and some of them just look really good. You know, you can just.
I just feel like I've seen enough of Elijah Wood's random posts on his own that he has the same kind of weird that we do. I feel like
I think
he's fucking weird.
Until I get to insight check them with my own goddamn eyes. You know, these are the only fucking things I trust now.
Like we know people that GM for celebrities, and to me that sounds like a nightmare because you have to you don't know if they're going to be cool or not. You know, and it could be. No, that does not sound like fun for me.
It doesn't.
We still have to answer the ambitious things.
Do we? I thought we were on.
Because you did some of it.
What's the most ambitious thing you've done on Tablestory so far? I said that I don't think I have many practical ambitious things, but I think I do a lot of writing ambitious things, or like little twists and plot twist things that take me a lot of effort, or I'll do something weird like Unknown.
I do think that us working on a world together at the same time is pretty ambitious.
It's actually really ambitious because we keep
also Genesis was really ambitious, and I didn't think about that when I was that was crazy because it just ended and it's still going.
Those are two big ones.
Yeah.
For me, I think that the Solmira setting was obviously this is like our first time that we're doing that, so that's big. I think that main character was very ambitious for me, just in terms of like writing and organizing that was really, really tough.
Also, there was a crazy twist reveal in there too that you planned, and
the twist was nuts.
Yeah, it was really good.
That was really, really tough. Fend the Gates was wild. No, it wasn't.
Main character was incredibly ambitious for me as well, because I had to stay up really late 2 weeks in a row. It was fucking awful.
Yeah, I think that was those are big ones. In the past, I would say probably Simulacrum.
Yeah, that was a really big one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think those and witchcraft and wizardry.
The fact that you built it was pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was, always that fear
It's
as
an
well.
ambitious IP as well. Yeah.
Yeah. The fear in the back of my mind that I was just going to get the cease and desist immediately.
Yeah,
and
that
just
was
be
yeah.
like,
that
oh,
was
well,
another thing, yeah.
Yeah.
that was always
so
there.
early to the
yeah.
scene in a way.
Yeah. So yeah, that was.
I think the
was...
most ambitious thing you've ever done was try and calculate the fucking speed of space with a. What happens if you open a door or whatever the fuck it
Try
was?
and figure out relativity on the fly.
It was
Dude,
a
and the
chair
shit that-
and how
And getting it wrong.
It
was ambitious and you swung.
It
You
wouldn't-
missed.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
fucked it up.
Oh my God. The
Shame
people
on you.
in chat that were trying to give me calculators for relativity while I was doing the show. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude,
Crazy.
I don't even know how to input the data.
The way that changed
And
that
is why
fucking
we don't have
episode.
any new sci-fi from
Oh,
Wow.
it changed the trajectory of the
Yep.
whole channel forever.
Yep.
Yep.
That's crazy.
The only
If you
people
want to know
who
why
touch
we don't do
sci-fi.
sci-fi,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
we
that
do
fucking weird.
sci-fi, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we've run more sci-fantasy, not
Yeah.
sci-fi, since
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Hey, I just memory unlocked. Hey, Wack, do you want to run the Expanse? I'd rather die. Like, I didn't even finish saying, do you want to run the
it's such a
Expanse
shame
before he
because The
started
Expanse
saying,
is so
I'd
good.
rather die.
Just kill me now. It's the same reason I won't run Foundation.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
hard fucking
Hard,
sci-fi. I'm not
hard
doing
sci is
that.
so
Yeah.
scary to do. It's
No.
the only reason I'll do.
I know what it was. Thank you.
we
It's
go.
Murderbot. It was Murderbot.
Oh yeah.
It was Murderbot. That was the one that I had read recently that I was like, holy shit, this would be so cool. It was Murderbot. Thank you. I was going to lie awake all night wondering what the fuck that was. Okay, anyway. Mm-hmm.
No, I think we're done.
Oh, okay.
We're
Well,
at
it's
time.
been a wonderful 6 years.
I test people. I'm going to answer this question in the chat room. I test someone's weight of golden
Love that you
heart
think
with
it's only
literally
6.
a legitimate insight
Yeah,
check
how long
where
has
I
it been?
roll a dice.
No way, really? With
Wait.
me involved?
Yeah.
8
What?
years? Oh my God. You know what that means?
Tablestory.
It's been 8
According to
years.
studies, that means we're friends for
All
life.
3 of us, yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 years.
Really?
in
That's
lieu.
a
I can
shame.
take 2 years off, right?
Huh?
I can take like 2 years off because I was here
Yep.
for a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll just run it for.
And if we
You
get
just-
any last
yeah.
minute tips, Brad will talk about his new show.
Well, thanks
if
so
we
much,
get-
everybody, for
get that
tuning
goal.
in to Non-Effort, our chinwag. Well, we have another week of this. I don't know how many weeks of this we're doing because Wag has to come up with a whole.
I haven't even. I mean, if you, yeah, I haven't even started on the fucking thing yet.
It's going crazy.
I haven't even started on
That
the
is
fucking
insane.
thing.
Well, I will be
we
running the next
definitely need
Friday
more than 2
show.
weeks. Yeah. Holy.
I guess.
Oh my God. You know, that is another ambitious
You
thing
don't
that I had
under-
not
you-
considered.
You don't even
I
understand the
didn't-
level, the depth that I have sunk to
Oh
for
no.
the fucking brain rot that happened from burnout. Just bottom. At the bottom, the dregs.
The fetal position.
Yes, fetal position.
We're sending you a little like warm microwave warm up cozy period, pal.
This is the best that I have been in so long.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah,
not
that's good.
let's not
It's
burn
because
all
you
of
had
his
2
energy
weeks
out.
Vacation.
Yeah.
Because you had 2 weeks vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not burn his entire energy out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a couple of questions that maybe we'll get to next week. I thought they
yeah.
would probably be a bit, I don't know, a bit much and a bit serious. I don't know, not serious, but like, it was essentially the question that Phil was saying, like, why don't you just get someone else to run the show, or why don't you get someone to help, and that kind of thing. There was a couple of questions that were submitted
Yeah.
that were kind of about that.
Because we're
Why don't you just hire
morally
someone? And it's like,
correct.
well, because we can't afford to.
Yeah,
Generally,
and we won't let somebody work for free.
that's it.
Yeah.
The general answer to those two
Yeah.
questions, and we can maybe get into it. I had them here as an honorable mention. I thought we might get to them if we wanted to.
Yeah.
but the general answer is we can't afford anyone else. You know,
Yeah.
we can barely pay ourselves anything.
Why haven't we had a guest GM in a while? Because we
can't
pay
afford
them.
it. We don't have the money. There is no money, and everything fucking costs money, and it's just awful. It's why we're doing this every week, and it's slightly killing us, but it's also
but
providing
hope that we
us.
don't have to forever. Yeah.
No,
we don't wanna...
we got
lottery,
things
baby.
We got the I'm playing the lottery every week.
I have to get my Final Fantasy lottery ticket.
All right, well, you can go and do that now because this is the
Do you mean
end.
Final Fantasy 14, the greatest game that's ever existed?
I'm running the credits. I have no idea if these work. Every time I do a non-effort, it's 3 months after the last time I did one.
Brad's favorite class.
A what?
I'm leveling my blue mage right now.
Engineering. Oh,
Pathetic. Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Brad's
Absolutely
favorite class. I just assumed it was engineering.
Yeah.
Because he's done.
I mean, they're the same thing. Blue mage and
Learned in
engineers.
Minecraft.
Blue mage is the worst thing in Final Fantasy. There are no credits. They're just not running. So I don't know what this is.
It's such a good
I have no idea where they are, what they are. I don't know how to get them to run. I don't know what it looks like.
Don't forget
thank
to
you
vote
for
on the name for the
nothing,
continent.
Chat.
Hold on. Don't forget to vote for the name of the continent, guys.
Join the
in our
Discord.
Discord. Yeah, join our Discord. It's in the Genesis channel.
And submit some questions for non-effort next week. Go in and throw them in. They don't have to be about TTRPGs either, because it's a midlife podcast.
Yep.
Maybe we can get to some stuff about the hiring people and stuff, like why don't you just get someone to help you kind of questions that we get a lot. I feel like people always like, why don't you just make someone do this for you? Like, well,
because that was
your
experience, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can get into it. Join our Discord, throw some questions at us for next week. I can't believe they haven't played.
This is fucking great. This is great. This is the best. This is better than Genesis, and I feel vindicated.
It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, well,
I feel great.
Let's go raid someone.
Yep.
This guy.
Yes, we love him.
And we'll see you next week. At the moment, we've only got Dumb on, right? There's nothing else going. We just got Dumb.
The only one been running anything for like 3-4 weeks, I think.
Now who falls upon the sword?
Well, I mean, that is actually doing something that isn't playing with a bunch of hot girls.
I'm planning a show where I play with hot girls. I mean, come on.
Okay.
The views are going to be mad.
All right.
You don't understand. I'll do anything for views and money and clout.
Yeah, that sounds just like you.
All right. See you next Tuesday. Starting next Tuesday.
Starting next Tuesday.
Chopped liver.
All right. Bye, everyone. We love you. Thank you so much for your support. Happy New Year.
Everybody. Despite the credits.
I'll try and get them working. We haven't got the funds.
We didn't hit the goal today,
this is a skill issue.
Credits.
Oh wait, no, they're running. They're just in black.
They're there. Wait, hang on. I'm going back.
I think I saw something running. It's just black, babe.
Wow.
It's just black text. Yeah, there it is.
What?
They're just a black text.
Well, it's not broken. It wasn't broken. Bye.